it to begin with, and I don't want any age jokes at all.
No, hey, how about just shut up? I didn't have a chance to write the lives. When do you want to know them?
Okay, right now, I want to get to know you.
Your farm with
Okay, Great Western and Vestera. Great Western and Vestera.
Thank you very much.
10 away, 10 away.
Balance enjoyment today with savings for the future.
Sundays at 10 a.m. right here on 630 KHOW.
I am so happy people are responding to our commercials about Great Western Buildings. That means many, many happy customers, because the steel building industry sucks. And most of the salespeople are liars and say they represent factories direct to the consumer. Let me just put it to you this way. Great Western Buildings, one of the few factories in the country located right here in Grand Junction, Colorado, and they produce any steel building you want, from a garage to a giant workshop, airplane hangar, riding arena, barn, whatever you want. GreatWesternBuildings.com, truly a factory serving all 50 states, 100% U.S. steel, guaranteed for life. GreatWesternBuildings.com. All right, I want you to mark your calendars, okay? February 21st, Barry Miller, the founder of Vestera Turnkey, will be putting on a seminar about the program where you can ask any question you want. Do you want to be a landlord, but you don't want the conventional risks and hassles, and you want to be in a market that's conducive to renting, where equity is strong and rents are strong? Well, you come to that seminar February 21st, or call Vestera Turnkey and find out more. They guide you through the whole process as your counselor from beginning to end. 303-888-3788. To find out about the seminar, go to mybiggestreturn.com.
Very nice.
I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't start that stream sooner. I'm sorry. I was confused as hell.
Kevin.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right.
And don't be sorry.
Well, it was my second.
303-888-3788.
People on the stream now.
All right, now. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I made a loaf and a boule.
I was having a problem.
It just means
That's
a bowl.
It means bread, but the sourdough boule is that round,
Oh, okay.
where you can take out the center and put in soup.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Okay.
But anyway.
Just what a fat guy needs is a bread bowl. Yeah.
Oh, you're on my list. I'm gonna make you one. I've got several people I've got to make them for.
Sourdough is better for you because
It's
fermented.
Right, and you digest it easier.
Yep.
So I got a new hobby, Bob. It's making sourdough.
Nice.
I'm loving it. And I'm gonna make him a.
What are you making?
Sourdough.
What is she making?
I'm doing homemade sourdough. It's a new hobby.
Okay, I want some.
You're on my list then.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try to make Mark like a sourdough coffee cake. Oh, wow. Like a dessert.
By the way, today, isn't today the day that shops and stores and small businesses are closing down in support of their opposition? Yep. That sounds weird, but in support of their opposition to protest ICE.
Yeah, all four of them.
Oh.
Did anybody shut down today? I know a lot of teachers have called in sick.
I got an alert about a noodle shop up the street.
Oh, damn it. Damn it.
Noodle shop.
How many people feel that Don is totally confused?
Oh, is he in charge of our video stream?
Oh, okay. That's going to be on the lawsuit. Write that down, D. D, I need you to help me since you're so used to civil procedure.
Mark, would you open up your
I need to stop the jokes about me now, the aging shit, because I'm not getting young. Okay.
Listen, you could be half your age and still not know what you're doing.
I don't know. Was that a compliment or an insult?
When
he forgets things like, I started the stream. And then he argues that he started the stream. Then he realizes he didn't start the stream.
Kelly.
Hey,
it's things like that that worry me.
Hey, get that song on the road again. I want to get that song on the road again. So
Dimitri, Kelly, and I got to hear Tom's outburst when we went to break. That was glorious.
Shannon,
what the hell?
It's not due till the 16th.
Play on the road again for this in honor of this auto repair facility.
Okay.
I can't wait to get on the road again.
On us about why we were sending a message
Making
about the
music
stream, and then I
with
said,
my
well,
friends.
it wasn't started.
Hey, I can't wait to get on the road again.
Your 180 was awesome. That's on me.
I hate what they've done. I hate what they've done to 57739.
867-5309.
No, I hate what they've done
867-5309
to the texting. You have to put in a code every time you log on.
Hey, Tommy.
Yeah.
The bank just called me about that check clearing, so you must have given it to somebody.
I just did, yeah.
Okay.
And that was another thing.
There's another example of how he forgot
I
something.
know, I forgot to deposit my
It's not in
401k.
there. It's not in
Okay,
there.
just say it.
Hang on.
You forgot.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I'm Tom Martino. Hey, in addition to phone calls, you can text us 57739 and also my Google text number, which is 747-999-5280. Okay, so basically, Don, I think what we need to do is have you go to Kevin Calkin. Kevin, do you work on those security systems?
Security issues, yeah, all the time.
Don, this is where we have to start. You're confused. I think On the Road Again, the name of the shop, you sued. The judge could find no. I don't even understand. D, when a case is dismissed like this in small claims court, I don't even understand why it's dismissed. If it got there, like they got there, what did the judge say? I don't see any standing, or I don't see any.
It could be anything. It could be the wrong venue. It could be the wrong defendant. It could be anything.
We would have to get a copy of the minute order that was issued on that day. And
does that mean he can't sue him again? Can it be dismissed with prejudice? Then he can't do it again.
I'm not convinced that it was dismissed. I mean, I've never seen it go to trial. In my experience, a case go to trial
and then get dismissed.
And then get dismissed for, I don't know what.
Well, now, that's what I was saying. Usually, if he's going to dismiss it, he doesn't have them come to court. If a judge feels he's going to dismiss a case, it's usually dismissed before trial.
Yeah, I mean,
I've never shown up for a trial and had it dismissed.
Yeah, dismissals usually happen long before the trial, in my experience.
Or you ask for a summary judgment, and they say, not only are we not giving you a summary judgment, but we're dismissing the claim. I've had that happen before. Listen, I've been at least 14 times to court on all different issues, and I mostly as a defendant. And I'm telling you that, Don, I don't think it was dismissed. How do you get into those records? You have a database there, D. How do you get into the actual order?
I can't download the order in this particular case.
Okay.
For some reason, it's just not available for download or for viewing.
All right. So, Don, I think you go to Sheridan Auto Tech and let Kevin take a look at this, okay? That's really what you have to do. And because you say, how often does your truck go into that security mode where you can't start it? How often does that happen?
That it varies. It just there's no. It might start now, and then an hour I'll go out there and it won't start.
Okay.
Well, when was the last time it did it?
Yeah. Well, I stopped using it for a while because I'm afraid it'll stop.
Sure.
So I think it's been about a week or so that I haven't used it.
And when it doesn't start, you just wait and then it starts?
Yes. And then I wait 15, 20 minutes and it'll start.
Yeah, it just resets itself.
So Kevin, what? Now let me ask you something, Don. Were you having this issue before you went in for your new starter?
Yes.
Okay, so really, they didn't create this problem.
No.
Because they paid for diag and everything else.
First of all, I took it in there for the starter. I
get it. You're upset because you took it in for that problem. You paid for a starter. You paid for all this other stuff, and it's still not working. I get it.
Right.
Okay, I get it.
And what's in the total price? I told you it was $900 some bucks to start with. When I landed up at the finished price, it was over $1978.24.
I know. Yeah. So anyway, here's the bottom line. We have to figure out. Okay, he's upset. He paid $1,900 and he has the same problem he had when he went in to begin with. And I don't know why a judge wouldn't listen to that. That is a very straightforward case. Your Honor, I paid this much money. Here's the work order. It was never fixed. I mean, that's really what the issue is. But Don, I'm going to have Kevin Calkin, SheridanAutotech.com. Let them take a look at it. Because now I'm not saying you're going to get a free repair or anything, but he can tell you what's wrong with it. And then we can see if they did something wrong. But you say you had that problem going in there. Kevin, a lot of times when people have a problem, and they need other things. Those other things could be done, but you still have the original problem. That happens sometimes, right? Where
and especially when they self-diagnose and bring their own parts and think
and this has 215,000 miles on it.
Yep.
All right, Leslie, what's going on with you, Leslie? Welcome to the show. I'm Tom Martino with Marc Mager and the gang today.
Hi. So what's going on is my dad bought a truck from Loyalty Toyota.
Where's
back in
Loyalty?
July.
Where's Loyalty Toyota?
Virginia.
Okay. And what part of Virginia?
Chesterfield.
Okay. And what went wrong with this purchase?
So he hasn't been able to get his plates for about 6 months.
Oh, that's unconscionable. I mean, so what does the dealer, is the dealer issuing temp tags every time?
No, so they were only allowed to give him, by supposedly law in Virginia, 3 temp tags.
Right, that's right. That's pretty much the rule all over the place, although it is state controlled, but most states follow the same thing. So he bought this.
Oh, okay.
When did he buy it?
July of 2025.
So what do they tell him? I mean, my God, it's been more than a half a year. What do they tell him? Do they say, we will never get it? We're going to try to get it? What do they say?
Oh, we're trying. Oh, it's you who's not sending us this. Oh, it's in the process. Oh, I don't know. I'll give you a call back, and then we don't hear for months.
And did he complain to the state licensing board back in Virginia?
I did. So he gave me authority to be able to help him with all this.
And what did? Okay, so where are you in the process right now with this dealership in Chesterfield, Virginia? Where are you in the stream of things?
Still waiting.
But you filed a formal complaint.
Yes, but they have not responded to me. All they said is, we're looking into it. Thank you.
Well, I don't get it. So he doesn't even have a temp tag. He bought a truck and he can't use it. Is this financed or did he pay in full?
Financing, yeah.
Okay, listen. We need to call that dealer. We need to call that dealer and let him know it got our attention and we're going to help. And maybe it'll light a fire or something. But all they tell you is they're working on it.
Yeah, they said they sent something in the mail, but it's been in process for over a month now. And at this point, I just don't trust
What
them.
did they say? What do they mean? What did they say that you?
They said they just sent paperwork. I don't know what paperwork they sent to Colorado, supposedly, because we're trying to get the plates in Colorado because he's from Colorado. And they said they sent paperwork, supposedly. But
so wait a minute. So he bought it in Virginia, but he plans on registering it in Colorado.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And he is in Colorado now?
No, so he travels for work. So he comes when he needs to get stuff done, and he came to try to get his plates.
And do they claim they sent the title packet to DMV in Colorado?
I don't believe so. They said they sent some paperwork, but it was incorrect. And the DMV said here in Colorado, they sent something incorrectly. We sent it back, but we haven't heard anything back from them. So my dad spoke to the DMV here in Colorado, and it said it was an error on their end, and it seemed a little weird that whatever they're doing, because they didn't know what they were doing.
Hey,
honestly.
Rodney, what would a dealer from out of state send to DMV for you to register your car? I remember I bought a car out of state, but I don't remember the actual process. I thought they sent me the title packet. They didn't send it directly to DMV. They sent it to me, and I hand carried it in, all the paperwork, and then I had to have a VIN inspection and some other stuff. Have you ever heard of an out of state dealer sending in a packet to DMV?
Yes, that's pretty common, especially you probably paid cash for it, and that's the difference. But on a finance deal, it has to be there has to be a lien put on it with Colorado, so it's a little bit longer process. And unfortunately, that happens quite often, that the packet is sent back to the dealership because something wasn't filled out or a document that was missing. So
Leslie, did the dealer get the packet back, and did they resend it?
That's what has been sent and been in the mail for about a month, supposedly.
Which way? The one going back to the dealer or the one from the dealer back
Colorado.
to DMV? So Colorado, so the dealer has not gotten the old packet back yet? The rejected one?
No, they have. They sent something new to Colorado.
Okay. And that's what has been in process for a month. Rodney, if they sent back the packet corrected, is a month an unusual waiting period, or is that pretty common too?
I don't know about a month, but I know it definitely takes at least a couple weeks, if not a month. So
okay,
because we're dealing with another state, so it's a longer process.
I did reach out to them in December of December 22nd exactly, and I didn't hear back from them until yesterday that they sent something.
Okay, now. So you just heard yesterday that they sent title work to Colorado. So is there a way, Rodney, for her to check with Colorado DMV? Will they let her know if something has been received? Do they know when they receive something? I'm not asking that it be done, but could she call at least to find out if they received it?
Yes, she can go down. She can get the title information and go to the state and find out where they are in the process. Also, you may want to just check, and I don't know if they will do it, to see if Colorado will offer a temporary. And
okay, so those are two things, Leslie, we can try. Okay. First, did you ask Colorado for a temp tag?
My dad did originally, and they said they couldn't do anything without the paperwork from Virginia.
Does he have a bill of sale with him?
I believe so. I believe he left everything for me and
okay, got it. So why don't you call DMV and just ask them where it is in the process? Let's make sure they even got it. And if they didn't get anything, then we can go to the dealer in Virginia. But that's what I would do first. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. All right. Today is car day. We want your calls because we want you to have your problem solved. Now, if it's a car issue, give us a call. We have a lot of automotive news to go over, and we have our car experts with us today, 303-713-TALK. Renew Home Innovations. What does it mean? Listen to this. Beautiful porcelain walk-in showers. Yes, they're still doing those, as well as the guaranteed lowest price on furnaces, water heaters, air conditioners, any major component, the guaranteed lowest price, plus beautiful walk-in porcelain showers. RenewHomeInnovations.com, 303-904-2000.
Yep.
This is Denver's Talk Station with Tom Martino.
All right, how much time do I have?
Today at 6:30.
Oh, like 6 minutes.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to go get coffee. Do you want anything?
Oh, no, thank you.
Nothing.
You
okay.
could poo.
Not today.
Do you want? Okay. You're going to want to scrape pizza today?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Oh, that's great.
If there are any restaurants out there that stand with ice that want extra business today, I'm hungry.
I would not at all
that stand with ice?
You guys were giving me shit this morning too, asking if we
stand with ice, yes.
Okay.
Are you?
5? It's like, yeah.
Hell, I'm waiting for
Not even close for New Year's Day.
Chick-fil-A to bring out the iced chicken.
And what does that prove?
Chop, don't worry about it. I see your note on YouTube. I fixed it. It's not a big deal. I know it was an accident.
What did he do now?
He accidentally hid Falco outdoors, which is funny because you've hit him on purpose in the way past.
Yeah, get rid of Chop. Fuck him.
I like Chop. He's a good-hearted guy.
Yeah,
he means well.
weird.
You guys have never met Chopper, Deputy Chopper, because he only comes in on Tuesdays.
Because he doesn't actually exist.
Block him.
Yeah, I got
it.
He's a good guy. I try to stay on his bad side because he doesn't have a good side, as we clarified. Chop. If you look at the Troubleshooter YouTube video, or do you have a laptop?
I do.
Then you can kind of see what the chat going back and forth and the stuff I'm responding to.
Hey, Chopper,
Did you hear
Susan's
back
about
from
to
that
block
broad
you.
yet?
What broad? What you're saying broad?
That lady.
It's early for that. What lady? Oh, Colleen? No, I haven't. I'll ask Connie if she can't.
I sold Chopper a GT 500.
Oh, so you have met him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went to his house.
What's a GT 500?
It's the one with the big motor.
Not the Ford GT, right?
It's a Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
Chopper has that custom license plate.
It's the 500, which
What's
is
that?
the same body.
You know, Chopper's got that custom
Yeah, but it's a
license
Mustang.
plate.
It's a Mustang.
He does?
Was he lieutenant?
Yeah, not a GT. I was saying Chopper.
Are you being serious, or is this one of your
$500,000
jokes?
$1 car new?
Right.
Or more.
Well, because it's got LT.
Yeah, or more.
Jay Chopper, if you're listening, what's your dang license plate?
Like he's going to put that on YouTube.
STPD1.
Oh, I guess you can find people with a license plate. But it stands for something.
Lieutenant Chopper. He used to be a cop.
Mm-hmm.
Mark.
I wanted the license plate a new start, but when I looked at it again, it spelled anus tart.
Actually, no. That sounds really good now that I think of it.
You're a sick man, Shannon. Sick man.
ANUSTART.
Okay.
A new start.
God, I knew it was going to happen, but silver just exploded today, didn't it?
Why?
It's down 21%.
Why did it explode?
Because it was overpriced.
Oh.
What did it drop down to then?
Well, it's down in the 80s now.
All my core stocks are up today. Everybody else is sweating.
Okay.
Tesla's way the fuck up. CVX is way up, and Walmart's up.
CVX is a good one, 4% dividend.
Dude, not only the 4% dividend, but I bought like right around 160. It's 174 now.
Yep.
As soon as they went into Venezuela.
Yep.
I put a lot too. I took a big fucking stake.
I'm not comfortable with Venezuela yet.
Yeah, but CVX, I mean, they're huge, man. They're the only ones in Venezuela right now, but just in general, they fucking made a shitload of money. They just had earnings yesterday. They did great.
But it's going to be easier for them because they were there.
Yeah, they're up and running.
It took very little to get up.
They
and
said
running
they
as
can
opposed to
double.
somebody new coming in.
Yeah.
And they're in the refinement business? Or?
Chevron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Largest in the
But
world.
I
I
thought,
believe.
are they actually?
They're the ones that own, or they're the ones that operate the facilities there.
Okay. I didn't
They
know
said
if they were
can
drilling.
double output from what's there now without having to do anything. But then anything over that is where all this money comes from.
Yep.
So are they drilling or are they refining? Or they do both?
They do everything.
Oh, wow. Okay.
In Venezuela.
In Venezuela.
Well, all over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, there they do both. There's other places, I don't know if they do just refinery or drilling. I don't know.
Because they were operating until they got thrown out of the country, basically.
Oh, okay.
You know, Maduro took everything over.
Wow. So
they had the facility.
Hey, Tommy.
That makes sense. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it's okay to ask this on YouTube, but you had several credit card charges for like home decor stuff. Is that all legit? I didn't want to send every one of them to you.
Chicken Ranch, what is that?
I want to see a couple of them because
I'll send them to you.
You said home decor stuff?
Yeah, like home decor stores. There's like 5 or 6 of them. Which just is out of character for you.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out.
I don't get the $1,400 at a chicken joint in Nevada.
Must be some damn
if
good
there's
chicken.
anything on there for fascinations, that's mine. I'm happy.
Fascinations.
Well, if you drop $1,000 at Fascinate.
I stream online
at khow.com.
Hi, Tom Martino here. Well, welcome to the show. It's car day today. We have our experts standing by. If you have a question, a problem, a complaint, and we have a lot to talk about with the car business. First and foremost, we started out talking about EV. EV sales are softening a bit around the world in general. Not sure why. But Tesla, of course, with their announcement, they're not going to make the S or the X anymore. They're going to concentrate on robotics. They're going to put everything they have into the Y and the Model 3. And they also have a very popular Model 3 Performance that is doing way better than they thought. And as far as EVs go, though, they are going to, although it's not a priority and it may not happen this year, they are going to license some of their technology to other motor vehicle manufacturers. And the other thing is, when it comes to Tesla and other companies, they have the technology all over them. I mean, that is the number one attraction of a Tesla, is that full driving mode. I mean, people are raving about it, but Tesla also says they want to get into robo-taxis and they want to have self-driving cars for taxis, and they're putting a bunch of eggs into that basket.
That's also just, you can buy it, I can buy it. The robo-taxi is just a vehicle that doesn't have a steering wheel and brings you wherever you want to go.
Right. That's right. But they are getting into the robo-taxi business as well. Yeah. And that's going to make a big difference. But again, on the home robots, they're saying they're actually going to have some home robots, I mean, in the near future. When do you think they'll actually hit the market? What do you think the price point will be?
Fourth quarter. I've been talking about it for years.
You think this year we can literally buy a robot to take home this year?
You can buy one right now if you want to pony up the dough, but they're going to be actually, they're going to be going through an assembly line by the end of the year.
Okay. But ICE sales, which internal combustion engines, are still outpacing the EV market. But the EV market is growing slowly, especially in Europe. Europe is real big on EVs. China is too. And they're in the U.S. about 10% of the market right now. At JFR Cars, Rodney and Bob, do we have a lot of call there? Do people, you're a broker, you're a dealer, are people asking about EVs or not?
Not so much anymore now that the incentives have gone away. They had a $7,800 federal tax credit and a $3,800 state tax credit, and that's down to $500 state tax credit now. So they don't lease well, they don't buy well, and so not nearly as much.
Okay. It's one of those cars that you got to have a second car in Colorado. They just don't do very well in Colorado. And I think just because of the mountains and all of that. I guess unless you're talking about a Tesla like Mark has.
Right. Well, the X does really well in snow, right, Mark? Does the X with
snow tires.
Yeah, and it's an all-wheel drive. Is the S an all-wheel drive?
Yeah, they're all well, they're not all, but almost everything Tesla makes is all-wheel drive.
General Motors. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say Colorado still has some incentive. I had a guy, we have a Leaf for $10,000. Well, he qualifies for $8,000 from Colorado.
Really?
I think it's NXC program or CX? Yeah, I can't remember the acronym.
Let's not forget, too, if you buy a new car now, it doesn't matter who you buy it through, long as you make under X, and I don't know what X is, you get to write off all of the interest on the vehicle, which is crazy. You can do that this year. So even if you have a 9% interest rate, most people are going to qualify to write off whatever interest they paid.
Yeah.
Is that under this administration?
Yeah, that's but
interest,
this year.
But Mark, interest has always been a write-off. What's different? I don't understand what you're saying.
No, it's never been a write-off for a vehicle. What do you mean?
Okay. I'm talking about
maybe in a business scenario.
Right. That's right. And I'm
now
also
if Joe Blow goes to buy a car, whatever interest rate, they can write that off.
I get it. Okay, that's and again, I was mistaken because of course I was talking about home interest has always been a write-off item, and with business. On a car, you could write off some of that. But right now, you're saying the average consumer, if they have if they're under the threshold income, will be able to write off the interest. Now, with businesses, of course, they can also depreciate the whole vehicle. If it's 6,000 pounds or more,
no, I don't even think it matters if it's 6,000 pounds now, but it might. I don't think it does though.
Does
No,
it?
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
It's called Section 179.
Right. But the vehicle has to qualify.
Correct.
So this measure temporarily lets car buyers write off up to $10,000 a year on interest paid on qualifying auto loans.
Really, I wonder if you could be creative with a lender and get a loan and pay interest in the form of points up front. Wouldn't that be very creative? Think about that, Bob. You do a lot of financing. Think about that. You get a loan on a car and you pay points up front, which is part of the APR. And then you get to write off that. I wonder if people will get creative because of the interest write-off provision for individuals. That would be a very forward-thinking lender. And Mark, I don't know if there's anything on the books that says you can't do that. I mean, or perhaps no. I mean, I don't. If they say the interest can be written off up to that amount, if you pay that up front and it's interest. What do you think, Mark, from what you're reading? Do you think it would be able to get written off?
Yeah, but I'm looking here. You can write off, if you go out and buy a vehicle, even if it weighs less than 6,000 pounds, I realize there's other deductions under Section 179 and bonus depreciation rules, but you can pretty much write off any business vehicle. I mean, just think of a rent-a-car company.
No, you're right.
You go out and buy 100 little Hondas. They all weigh 3,000 pounds. Of course you can write them off.
But you're right. But there was something about 6,000 pounds because they were a real bugaboo.
Yeah, that's what Bob was talking about under the, what is it, Section 179?
Right,
Yes,
right.
and there's an accelerated depreciation that you can take.
But only for vehicles that are over 6,000 or over.
Correct.
Okay, so General Motors say the Bolt's doing well, the Cadillac's not so much. The software, they're having struggles with software. Ford says the Mustang Mach-E on their EV side, the F-150 Lightning is not taking off as they thought it would. The Hyundai Kia, they have excellent EVs and are doing very strong and growing. We got more right after this on the Troubleshooter Show.
That was a quick move.
Kevin Bacon.
What about him?
Oh, I thought she asked something about
No.
a movie.
I mean, it's still.
Credits, state tax credits.
Don't call him Kevin Bacon, even if he likes it.
Use those in deductions. How do they do that?
There's only a few that will do it because it's so convoluted.
Do what? I missed it.
Take that discount that Colorado has because we're kind of like.
How convoluted is it? What is convoluted about it?
Take advantage.
You're talking about the $500 tax credit?
No.
It's up to 9,000 in certain situations.
The state, what's it called again? What's it again?
VXC.
Suzanne, send me the link to that one house you like.
Colorado Vehicle Exchange.
I can't, for whatever reason, I can't find it.
I had a guy yesterday who called about
My
the
house.
and I thought that program was ended. And I did it.
Familiar with it.
Yeah, but you can get $8,000.
Oh, I found it. My bad. I found it.
In Colorado.
8,000 towards the purchase, or 8,000 tax credit, or 8,000.
8,000 on the purchase of the vehicle.
So how do they get that though? Because the dealer's not going to give it to them.
There's a few that will. You remember how I told you what I did on?
Right.
Well, that store will apply that to the car. And now that person basically buys that car for minus the $8,000, and they'll handle everything in the whole process.
Wow.
And that
So they
program
apply for the money then, the dealer.
Right. JFR won't, but
it's probably treated like a rebate.
Right.
You have to be under 80% of the area median income and blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
So there's a few hoops, but I mean.
Thank you, that's stock.
And I thought so this car we had already taken advantage of. So I thought it was a part of the car, but no, it's a part of the household. So if you only make X, Y, Z, that money can be done over and over on the same car. And that's something I learned yesterday.
What can be taken over and over? I like the sound of that.
They're not hearing you. You guys
okay,
wanna put
never
your
mind.
headphones
That's okay.
on?
That's okay.
Tommy was listening to you guys talk, but didn't know what you were talking about.
I wondered what you're talking about, like that they can do over and over again.
The VXC.
What is that?
Talk.
It's the Colorado credit.
Oh, okay.
Program, and there's $8,000 up to $9,000 of credit that you can get on an electric car.
Wow.
But they're taking it right off the purchase price. You don't have to file taxes and tax credits.
Right. So it's it's not based on the car. It's based on the income. So somebody could take advantage of that if they bought the car once and they took advantage of the $8,000 to $9,000.
Right.
The next family that has that same kind of scenario where they're below income, they can still take that same amount of money on a used car. That's the unique thing about it.
So how do they verify their income when they're buying it?
I still don't understand.
You have to qualify. You have to have your documents all in a row before you go into that dealership, and they verify everything.
Hey, Doc, what's happening?
With this, because you're in a urinal.
Yeah, right here, bro. Right here.
Oh, this is a beautiful Doc.
Did you go on the air?
He was trying to.
Yes.
He was giving it his all. He was giving it his all.
After my speech and everything from you,
I was trying to tell you.
And I pushed it back. Don't you touch my button.
Yeah, it's like Kevin needs a little ruler.
Only because I've done it.
We all have.
We all have.
Mark Cuss doing it once. Drop the F-bomb.
Well, so did
Thank
Doc.
you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That Doc always does that.
He said dipshit or something. Yep. But they say you could get up to $9,000 if you trade in a vehicle 12 years old, or if you have a failed Colorado emissions, they'll take that and apply more money to it.
Right. That's the other side of it. You have to bring
You
in
did that, right?
Yeah.
This
I
place
basically
sucks.
did the
This
same thing.
this fucking software sucks.
But they're talking the federal. I mean,
It's not
head of
federal, it's
household is
state.
$225 for income.
What's new, Doc? Anything, bro?
Pretty low threshold.
It is, but I think it has to
Okay,
do
I
with
need
the
to
person,
look.
not the household. But once
Right.
it's taken, if you live in that household, you can't take advantage of it.
Oh, I found a Skittles on the floor, Chopper.
How are those leaves? I mean, I see those things.
It's probably a Quaalude.
It's a Quaalude.
I mean, it's
Don't tempt me.
113.
I mean, it is what it
Man.
is. I mean, you're not gonna. drive
Chopper,
to
I hope you're listening.
What's wrong with you?
Of course, you probably don't eat Skittles anymore now that they've been purchased for you.
Wasn't
Right.
that a
and you have
crazy
to have
story?
that second level charger in your garage
Yep.
because you plug it in on 120.
Arsenic.
Oh my gosh.
And
you get 10% over 8 hours.
iron
It's
or
ridiculous.
yeah, arsenic was the big one for me, but
Kelly, do you like sourdough?
yes, love it.
Do you,
But
Shannon?
when you
but I don't want your food.
line that up
Okay.
with $8,000, it
Then you're
becomes
not on
a
the
wonderful
list.
four-wheel bike.
On the other
Absolutely.
That's what I'm
Bob,
saying.
do you
Yeah,
like
it's a bike.
sourdough?
Yeah,
With a
$2,000.
heater.
Right.
You don't freeze your ass off in the winter.
Right.
I'm already in your debt. I can't be eating your food.
I just don't like the anxiety behind electric cars
What do you mean the anxiety?
because I've been driving.
Range anxiety.
Oh,
yeah,
range.
yeah.
Ours all have like 360.
But it's no difference than having a gas.
The Humane Society of the United States and Maddie's Fund.
Hello, Tom Martino here. Welcome to the show, 303-713-8255. So what's on your mind? Deputy Doc now joins us. So we got a full house ready to solve your problem. Sam has a question on selling gold and silver coins. So what's going on with you, Sam? What's happening?
Yes, who would you recommend to sell gold or silver coins right now in the metro
All right,
area?
go ahead. You got a great
Graham, we have a great, he's a friend of the show. Do you remember Mark from Budget A1 Transmission?
Of course, yes.
He even has a sign over there that says buying gold.
Yeah. He is a great guy, and we know him personally. Mark, do you know if he's still doing it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So it's Budget A1 Transmission and Auto Repair, the owner, Mark.
Yeah, it's on Santa Fe, kind of like
It's
near
called Top Dollar.
Oh, Top Dollar. You're right. That's the sign underneath the auto repair sign.
Yeah, it's the same guy though. Right?
It's Mark and Bukowski, right? Is that how you pronounce his last name?
Yeah, and
Bukowski
on the west side of Santa Fe near Oxford.
Did you get that, Sam?
Yeah, so this guy's a transmission shop.
Yeah, honest to goodness. But he's also what do they call him?
Well, he owns. He doesn't run the transmission shop anymore.
He's
Sorry,
not
that
in the
snuck
training
up on
business
us.
anymore?
No, Scott runs it,
Scott, he always has. Yeah.
but he owns the building.
I took a 19.
Thursday.
I need my
1940.
What do you need, love?
Packard.
my phone here.
To Scott.
Thursday,
Got it running and
2/19.
everything. Cool. Straight A. I couldn't believe it.
Monday, 2/23.
I made the mistake in driving it back. That was a joke. Oh my God.
What's up?
Is somebody's flight jacket?
I think it belongs to one of the gentlemen, doesn't it? Or
Yes.
no? Oh, not in here. Okay.
Oh, what size?
4/23.
Hey, Tom,
Yes, sir.
is there a volume control for this?
Oh yeah. What do you want it up or down?
Up. I could barely hear it.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. Right there.
A little lower. A little higher.
Right there.
Perfect.
Oh my
All
God.
right. Yeah. Just look.
Suze, can you post the sourdough recipe on Discard in the recipe section?
Doesn't
Sure.
work that way.
What, Mark?
It doesn't work that way. They have to have a starter.
You have to have. Mark's all learning. Got to have 1,000-year-old. There's 1,000-year-old.
I
We
saw
talked about
that
that.
one. We saw that one,
1,000-year-old sourdough starters. Hey, making sour. Do you like sourdough?
Really? Is that the
You're on
thing?
my
They
list.
they have starters still? They still do
Yes.
it that way?
Yeah, you can have a 100-year-old starter.
Really?
It's
And
crazy.
so it's actually then the starter, when you make the bread, you get new starter, right?
Well, no, you always have starter. Like you always have starter. You're always feeding your starter. If you're not feeding it, you put it in the fridge till while it goes dormant, and then you feed it when you want to use it again.
Oh wow!
You'll have to Google it. It's very interesting.
Is that only with sourdough, or are there other ones? Is that what they used to call? Some of it was friendship bread. What maybe because of that?
That I don't know. I'm not
There
a
was an-
connoisseur
there
of
was an
other
expression.
bread.
So how much of the starter do you use? Half of it?
10 grams.
Oh,
It's
so
like a-
you may have a whole bucket
I
of
have
it.
a whole bucket of it,
And
but
you
I
just
only
take a
use 10
scoop.
grams.
Oh,
But you
wow.
have to keep it active.
It's like
you
a
know,
pet
like if
rock.
you're keeping it in the fridge, you got to feed it once a week.
Yep.
Hey, okay. So Suze, on those charges, they're all mine.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can. The
Including
Laredin is
the
a
chicken
charity.
ranch?
Laredin is a charity. Morning Story was breakfast, and then Rocket Money I used. Now Rocket Money's a funny charge. That's $6 a month. Listen to this. I signed up for a subscription for Rocket Money. I swear to God, when I signed up, it asked me how much do I want to pay a month. No, really. You and I. So I said $6 a month, and they said okay. I swear that's what. Now what Rocket Money does, I love.
Everybody else pays $3.
They check recurring. They check recurring charges and let you know of their subscriptions, and then they cancel them for you.
And then they become a recurring charge.
Yeah,
when they're-
they do. They become a recurring charge. But
Themselves.
$6 a month is. They have saved me. They have saved me a ton of money already. They found so many recurring charges I wasn't aware of. Yep.
You had recurring charges.
Oh, on some of them I did. Sure, I had like little ones that snuck in there, and I had some redundant ones as well, like on two cards, one on one card, one on another.
Oh God!
And they were the same subscription, so I canceled one, and then they help you cancel it too. Yeah, it's. I like this service, Rocket Money. It babysits every charge every month for recurring.
And what do they charge you?
Oh, like I said, they asked me what I wanted to pay, and I said $6.
Wow.
Their suggestion for a starter for a single person, I believe, was $9. And I said, I felt guilty. Mark said probably people are paying $3. Maybe they are. I don't know.
Mark is paying 48 cents.
I just picked $6. But if you sign up for Rocket, I swear to you, they asked me, how much do you want to pay?
That's pretty cool.
By the way, America's
Imagine if
most
hookers
common.
did
Oh,
that.
this one is good. I'm gonna. You're
How
not
does your
gonna.
mind go there?
It always goes there.
I don't know. Just happens.
Oh, this is crazy. Oh.
You have a dentist appointment coming up. That's on your calendar. Mark Dentist.
Oh, no, I just had one.
I know, that's why I'm confused. 4 p.m. on Monday the 12th. Did you have to set an appointment for your they need to do something when you went in for your cleaning a couple weeks ago?
Do you like your new dentist down there?
We go to a place in Elizabeth. They're fantastic.
Yeah. Okay.
Love them.
Cool.
What makes
Never
them...
feel like I'm being oversold or anything.
Oh, do they have nitrous?
Yeah, it's funny that she mentions being oversold. I'm not going to use any names, but there is a little hustle going on. Oh, I don't want to use names, but there is a bit of a hustle going on for services.
Yeah, there's this chain. Is that the one you were talking about?
No, I'm talking about in general. It's in dentistry right now. They try to upsell you on stuff.
Yeah, there's a chain that's currently active that's notorious for that.
Yeah.
We had calls
Did I
about
get a
them.
Lowe's credit card in the mail?
Yep.
Oh, I did?
Uh-huh.
You don't happen to have it, do you?
No, I don't carry that around.
I got to wait till that's in front of me.
Yep, it's
So,
at
by
home
the way,
in the
the-
envelope for you. I meant to tell you. I forgot.
The 12th is a Thursday, not a Monday.
Yeah?
And your point?
Well, I was just making sure that Mark knows when and where to go.
Ah.
Oh, you're right, Doc. I was looking at January 12th.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying that. My bad.
Are we broadcasting on President's Day?
Probably not.
No.
Okay, that's the 19th, correct?
I've already been told no, we're not.
How about Valentine's
Well,
Day?
no, that's not true. Doc, you need to come here on President's Day.
So Valentine's Day is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Tom, make sure you get video going.
I hate Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sue.
well, that's
It's
because
just-
Suze gets
it's
like a
just
vacuum
overrated.
cleaner or something.
It's a Hallmark holiday.
Something romantic or a pot,
Well, you know,
a frying pan.
it was a made-up holiday by the greeting card companies. They sell greeting cards, just like Mother's Day and Father's Day.
Well, sure, I know that. Yeah, I mean, I
That is so
I
I don't
figured
know,
as
but I'm
much.
sending back what I fucking ordered now.
You mean all those cleaning sponges and the Windex?
Hey,
Scrub
Mark,
Daddy.
I think the best thing to
whole
get
set of Scrub
the best thing to get Suze for Valentine's Day is more batteries.
Ripped off.
Yeah.
Bad news.
Ooh, yeah.
You need advice so you don't have to lose. We'll come running just as fast as we can. Troubleshooter's gonna help the common man.
This is the Troubleshooter Show. Now, Tom Martino.
Hey, I'm Tom Martino. We got a studio full of people back at the main studio with Marc Mager. Mark, who do we got in the studio?
We got Rod Greer, JFR Cars, along with Bob with JFR Cars, Kevin Calkin, Sheridan Auto Tech, the lovely Suzanne Major, Kelly on the other side of the glass, and let's not forget
Big
about
Shannon.
the voice of reason right here.
Who lives
on
in a
the
van down
Troubleshooter
by the
Network.
river. He lives in a van down by the river. And I have here in the studio Deputy D and Deputy Doc, and we're ready to solve problems. So get your calls in, okay? 303-713-TALK while we're here in the studio, or 303-Martino 24/7, including now. Ray's got an issue with Xfinity. Ray, let's kick off the hour with you. What's going on, Ray?
Yes, sir. I went to Xfinity to get internet,
Yes.
and I had Cricket. I had 4 lines for $100. And when I went over to get the internet, they convinced me that
You had four
$4
lines at
less.
Cricket for $24?
No.
Oh.
For $100.
Oh, $100.
lines
I'm sorry.
For $100.
Got it. Okay.
And they told me that for $1 less, I could get the internet and the 4 lines I had at Cricket and keep my numbers.
Okay. And how was
So I
this
went for
promise?
it,
How was this
and-
promise made?
Verbally, and I'm blind. I went to their office, to their store,
Okay.
and they ran it down to me and told me what it cost me and stuff. And then about 2 weeks later, they hit my account. I bought a phone for $300 from them, and they gave me 3 other ones, 3 cheaper ones, and they said they gave them to me. 2 weeks later, they hit my account for $250, and they didn't say why. They just hit it because they had my information, and it's on their records. And then
Okay, hold on now.
You know,
Let's take it
I
one step
lost-
at a time.
I-
One step at a time. Hold on. So you were quoted what up front and then how much was taken? What's the difference? You were quoted for 4 lines and a new phone. How much?
Well, I paid them $350 for one phone, and they said they gave me 3 other ones for free.
Now, what do you do? What do you do with the extra phones?
Well, for that much, my kids have one.
Okay, got it.
It
So
only cost me like $10 a line.
Xfinity said, "Hey Ray, if you switch to us and pay us $350, you're going to get 4 lines and internet."
No, I'd get it for $1 less, for $99. I'd get the 4 lines. Plus, they'd give me 4 new phones.
Yeah,
because of the phones I had were
what's
compatible with
the
them.
350
And,
that you
no,
had? What's the 350 you talked about?
I bought a phone from them.
Okay.
I wanted a better phone for me.
Got it. Okay. Got it.
That was separate from the deal, Tom.
Yeah, that was separate from the deal. So let's get to the right part. That you paid $350, you got the phone. Forget that. 4 lines, $99. Okay, what happened? What went wrong?
Internet.
Got it.
I don't know what went wrong. The internet only worked for a month, and then it didn't work no more. They hit my account in 2 weeks after I signed up.
How much did they hit him for?
$252.
All right.
For no explanation on that. And then I raised.
Did
Cain about
you
it. They didn't do
contest the
nothing.
charge with your credit card?
Yes, but nothing happened.
Well, you can have the charges removed.
Yeah, but it's been over a year already.
Oh my God, over a year. Why are you just calling us now?
Because I couldn't find your number. I had to have someone find the number
Okay.
for you. Like I tell you,
All
I'm
right.
blind.
How long are you calling only about a one-time charge, or have they been doing that every month?
No, after that, I got upset, and I told them, disconnect the other lines. I just want one, just my line. Because they were charging me like $130, I think, a month.
Okay.
And I told them, disconnect the other lines, and I'll just pay for mine. They said, okay, it'll be $38 a month. Following month I went to pay, it was $78. And they were charging me $78 a month after that.
So what do you want
And
right now?
May
It's
1st
been a year. It's going to be hard to go back and get credits. I'm just going to tell you that right now, since it's been a year.
No, I'm not trying to get credit.
So what are you
I'm
trying to do? How
is,
can
get
we
it off
how
my-
can we
my
help you
credit
right now? How can we help you right now? What do you need?
I need it off my credit report because they send me collections for it.
Okay.
And
But
then
here's what I want to
a year
know.
later, I went in-
Do you have your current service worked out though right now? Is your current service worked out?
Yeah, my current service, I went back to Cricket.
Okay, got it. All right. So you
Anyway,
want your
May
credit
1st
report cleaned up.
Yes.
Okay.
And I got something else to tell you. May 1st, a year later, I was with them for a year.
Oh God.
May 1st again, came around, and I didn't pay it May 1st. I went in to pay it on May 2nd, and it was disconnected. And they say you have to pay $500 to restore your service.
to restore your Cricket service?
No, the Xfinity service.
Xfinity service.
But you wanted it discontinued. So why? So did you ignore that? What did you do?
I didn't want it. I was going to continue paying, but they disconnected me and they say I had to pay $500, and I didn't have $500 to pay.
All right. What did they want you to pay? I am so confused. What
The
did they?
back. I assume it's all the money that he owed that he hasn't been paying because of this dispute.
But
So
what was he using Xfinity for? He went back to Cricket.
I think this is before he went to Cricket.
The timeline is very confusing.
Yeah, okay, good. I'm not the only one confused. Ray, hold on. You switched from Cricket to Xfinity. You got pissed off at what they were charging you. They did not honor the price of $99, so you went back to Cricket. That's where we are right now. What happened after you went back to
that's where we're
Cricket?
at now.
What's that?
I stayed with him for a year.
I get that,
And,
but then you went back to Cricket.
Yes, after they disconnected me. I didn't have no choice. I didn't have $500.
I get that, but now they're still trying to collect the $500.
Yes.
Okay, so you want us to try to get that $500 removed and get your credit restored. Is that what you want?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we can work on that. But I'm just going to warn you, you let a whole bunch of time go by. And that's why we tell people to call at the first sign of trouble. So right now, you have Cricket. Your service is okay. What you want is to get Xfinity off your back.
Yes, sir.
What do they say the 500 is for? Is it for all those past charges you refuse to pay?
I didn't refuse to pay anything. I paid what they asked me to pay every month because I couldn't pay it over
Then
the
what
phone.
is the $500? When they send you a bill for $500, what is it for? What do they say it is for?
Just charges.
Well, I think I have an idea what it's for.
Go ahead.
So our caller said that he got a handful of free phones, and if he canceled his service, or if the service was canceled, then he didn't meet a certain minimum period of time that they expected him.
Okay,
So I have
got
a
it.
feeling that $500 is for the free phones.
But okay, did you keep? That's a good point. Did you keep those phones, the free phones?
I couldn't return them. They wouldn't take them back.
Okay, but the answer to that is yes. You kept the phones, right? And where are those phones now? Are they on Cricket?
No.
Where are they?
In a drawer.
I don't know. I don't know what happened to them. They were here, like I said. I'm blind. And
I get that, Ray.
I can't find any.
But you had 4 phones. One of them was yours, right? One of those 4 phones was yours, right?
Yes.
And you still have that one, right?
No, I don't. I had to buy another one because I'm diabetic and I had to buy an iPhone.
Okay. So now,
I just bought it recently.
okay, Ray, you don't have to tell me the story. That's okay. So right now, there are 4 phones missing right now. We don't even know where they went. The 4 new phones that Xfinity issued to you, they want back. That's probably why you are being charged $500. But it's been more than a year. I don't think we can do anything about this, Ray. And I know you're blind and I know you're diabetic and I would love to help you, but that's not going to help us. You've had 4 of their phones more than a year. They want to be paid for them, or at least let's get them sent back. Where are the 4 phones?
Actually, it was 3 because one I purchased myself.
I understand, but then you said you had to purchase another one. So then you still have 4 phones.
No, I purchased one from Cricket.
Tom,
oh my God. Ray, as part of your deal, you got 4 phones from Xfinity. You paid extra for the 4th phone. There are still 3 phones somewhere. Where are they?
I don't know. I can't find them.
Well, that's why you're being charged. That's why you're being charged $500.
Well, you said you're going to give them to your kids, right?
He doesn't even know where they are. So here's what he did. He got pissed off at Xfinity. I get it. He canceled and went back to Cricket. I get it. But now Xfinity is saying, wait a minute, buddy. You canceled our deal. Where are the free phones? And he did not give them back. So Ray, there's nothing we can do to help you. Or D, you think we can help him?
Yeah, we got to help him. Deputy Bo cultivated a really great insider at Xfinity. He just emailed all of us about it a couple of days ago, somewhere at corporate.
Let's give it to Bo and see what he can do then.
I think what's really very important is that our caller provides us with his last invoice that he got from Infinity before they turned it over to collections, because then either Bo or I or any of us can take a look at this bill and see what the $500 is really for.
Okay, I don't know why I'm going to ask this, but I'm going to ask it. You had 4 phones from Xfinity. One of those you paid for to get an upgrade. I get it. So there are 4 phones. The 3 phones are missing. What happened to that phone you paid $350 for? Because you said you bought another one from Cricket when you went back to them. So where is that phone you paid $350 for? Where is it?
I don't know what happened to it.
Okay. So all 4 phones are missing, including all 4 phones are missing, including the one you paid $350 for, right?
Yes, sir.
Can your kids help you find them, possibly? We can offer for you to send them back?
I'll see if I could do it. I want to thank you for something you did for me.
What is that, Ray?
I called you about getting a walking stick.
Yes.
And my insurance wouldn't pay for it.
Yep.
The next day I had one at my door.
Right. I ordered it for you. I bought that for you. Now I remember you, Ray, from Amazon. I bought you a walking stick and had it shipped to you. Thanks for calling back. Hold on a second. Kachina is going to get your information so we can give it to Bo. All right, we got more coming up on the Troubleshooter Show. We're going to talk about safety recalls for cars as well. Frank Duran, therealestateman.com. Do a market analysis of your home to see what it will sell for. 303-920-1622. It's a free market analysis, totally detailed. That's Frank Duran, therealestateman.com.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Now, is this a 15?
Hi, Dan Chikini.
Yes, thank you. I say it. I say it. Thank you.
I'm on board now.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Finished basements, windows, and doors. Done right since 1985. You have our word, we'll treat you right at Done Right. Visit drhi.com. Thanks.
Joe Lazzara is a criminal defense attorney. If you need him for anything you're charged with, don't do it alone. He gives initial consultations free up front and then flat rate pricing. Joe Lazzara, Lazzara, 303-429-6200. Gravina's. They have the greatest windows, and you know what else they have, in my opinion? The greatest data bank of information about windows. Whether you want to know about double glaze, triple glaze, or the new insulated vacuum sealed glass units, they have the latest and the greatest, and they don't limit you to one choice. They have 50 lines of windows, and they have siding, and they have doors, and they've been around more than 60 years. And you know what? The granddad started it. Then Larry, now Nick, all at 950 West Evans, 303 Gravina, 303 Gravina, or gravinas.com.
Thank you.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if he gave the.
I'm not sure if what the fuck it is.
To his kids.
Who knows? He said he lost them. Jesus, he lost them. So shut up. He lost them. Only Shannon knows what happened.
Reminds me of one of my favorite jokes. How many fingers am I holding up? I'll give you a hint. It's one.
That's pretty funny.
Ow.
How'd you hurt yourself this time, Kelly?
Just my feet. You know, I told you about my neuropathy. Crap.
Want me to rub your feet?
No. Thank you for the offer. my potted down.
Nope. I have a foot massager next door. Now, it's odd. I wouldn't let you use my foot massager, but I would rub your feet. Isn't that a weird little...
That is weird.
You mean you're just finding out now that he's weird?
Pretty much.
It's an odd thing, isn't it? That,
A couple weeks ago, that had this done for.
only because it'd be easier to clean my hands after than it would to clean the foot massager. I will go full yacht rock if you want. Never I call you friend.
No, my favorite. Oh, this morning coming in, we heard "Baby Come Back" from Player.
Oh, you should see that album cover.
Oh.
As a matter of fact,
We're done with Ray, for God's sakes. Unless he needs another walking stick.
I double dog dare anyone to look up Player Baby Comeback album cover.
How old was he?
Player Baby
some
Comeback
birthday.
album cover.
It was on his birthday?
Day after. They went to dinner and...
How was he on his birthday?
No, because it didn't come
He's
up.
had dementia and things, throughout, but yeah.
I did once, however, play
Oh yeah, no,
Baby
Housewise
Come
is
Back
fine.
for
yeah.
a guest we had
got
on
up in the morning, took a leave,
with
went back
Andrea
to
Van
bed, never woke up
Steenhouse.
again.
My dad died 5
We
days
had-
before
we-
turning 39.
We had
Isn't
the
that crazy?
president of Planned Parenthood come on the
And
show,
then my
and I
sister got a
played
tattoo on her
Baby
back.
Comeback.
This little died on this day, born on this day, died on that day.
Is that an Oklahoma thing?
What's that?
I'm just...
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, you would think so, right? I had to double check my facts. I was like, I think those dates are wrong. sis." Remember that, Mark?
Can you believe she fucking did that?
It's a thought that counts.
Can't you erase the tattoos?
I'm sure you can. But that's hard to do. I don't have any,
And
but
it looks like a prison tat at best.
Yeah.
on
It
her
looks
back.
like
It's on her
somebody-
back.
Yeah.
Well, it's
It looks
that
like someone
Snickers
did their
commercial.
first tattoo.
Where the guy's, no regrets, and he's like, dude, had a Snickers because he misspelled regrets.
The best one was the girl with the strength. And the Lord should give me strength, and she misspelled it.
Yep.
And so the tattoo artist is just going off of what she texted.
And she's vain as fuck.
It couldn't have happened to a more vain person. That's so
And it was her entire side.
Oh, jeez.
God, I never laughed so hard when you told me that. But that had to be fucking 20 years ago.
4259-0749-9789.
App that's red-pilled America.
Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter. Welcome to the show, 303-713-8255. Sam, welcome to the show. You're on with JFR Cars, Sheridan Auto Tech, and the gang here. What's going on with you, Sam?
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How valid are important safety recalls for a car?
How valid they? I don't understand the question even. Maybe my guys do here, but what do you mean? How valid are they?
Okay, let me read to you what they sent me.
Okay, got it.
This is for a 23 Nissan Rogue. And it has here the reason for the recall. It says your vehicle may be equipped with an engine that contains a malfunctioning defect that affects special engine bearings or engine components, and it's called an ECM.
Yeah.
What is an ECM?
Electronic control module, I believe. Guys?
Yep, that's what that is, but that has nothing to do with the internal engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is what it's saying. It's saying that it's going to affect the bearings. Now, the bearings, I know a little bit about an engine, okay? Aren't the bearings, don't you need to have oil in your engine in order for the bearings to work? Because if you didn't have any oil in your engine would seize, correct?
Yeah. Well, it is a known recall, though. The 2023, it's a massive recall for they're having engine problems. So it is legit.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So also, I'm reading down here on the very bottom, after they do the engine control module replacement, then they're going to do a DTC. And after the DTC, if there's a failure with that, then they're going to replace the engine of the car.
Yep.
Okay, so this is all legit.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's like
cool.
500,000 Nissans recalled for that.
Oh.
It's a big recall.
Okay. So anyway, if I was having any kind of trouble, wouldn't I have an engine check light come on?
Yeah, but they're trying to head it off before you have the trouble.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Thank you for calling 303-713-8255. So on automotive news as well, new car inventory is up, meaning sales are slowing down. And extra dealer profit seems to be going away because of sluggish sales. Jeff, our cars, do you see a lot of those extra markups anymore? They call it dealer profit. Some of them call it a market adjustment. I believe under the new law in Colorado, they can't just say market adjustment. I don't think they can. Maybe they can. I thought they had to give a reason for each and every charge. So, guys, what about this extra profit? How do you guys deal with that? When people go to JFR Cars to source a car, what happens? Do you find dealers that are still doing that, tacking on top of the MSRP?
Yes, on some of the hard-to-get cars, they're still doing that. And, MSRP stands for Manufacturer's Suggested Retail Price. So they can add on for a market value, and some cars are $5,000, $10,000, just depending on where they are and how hard they are to get.
Really? So you're still finding some premium charges?
Yep.
Can you give me an example of a car that would carry a premium? I'm just curious.
Oh, there's like a Cadillac Escalade V.
Real? What's that? What's a Cadillac Escalade V?
It's kind of their hot rod. I mean, it's $160,000 or $70,000 car, and they tack on top of that. Some of them as much as $30,000.
What? Wait, I've never even heard of them.
Well,
how long have they been out?
Probably about 3 years, I think.
And it's called what? The Cadillac V?
Escalade V.
Oh, the Escalade V. Okay. Okay. I know the Escalade can get up there. So you're talking about near 200 grand for an Escalade?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 700 horsepower.
Oh my God.
0 to 60 in 4 seconds, it says.
The Mustang Dark Horse, that's another one that's they're padding it. The Corvette X, that's an exciting car, but that's 1,200 horsepower. So.
Oh, by the way, automakers have, including not only Tesla, but Ford and General Motors have announced that they're cutting back on EVs and EV vehicles. What is the latest federal mandate on switching over to EVs? What was it? I thought it was by 2035, the last I heard, the year 2035.
Yeah, that's been done away with.
That because of the Republicans in office right now, probably?
Because of Mr. Trump.
Then doesn't California also have one?
Yeah, they have their own mandate.
And apparently people are saying that state's going to cave. They're never going to be able to keep out ICE vehicles, internal combustion engines, like they want to. I forget what year it is, but it's not far away. And they say that there will be no internal combustion engines allowed in the state of California. So, and I forget what the year is. If you maybe you can let me know what that year is. But I remember that they're one of the few in the country that put an actual drop dead date as to when gasoline powered vehicles will no longer be allowed.
Well, they won't be sold, or if you were driving.
Apparently, I mean, I don't think they're going to be sold if you think about it, because if they can't be driven in the state.
No. What I'm saying is, does the law say they can't be
I never
sold?
even thought of that. What the hell are they going to do with all the
They're
dealers?
They're going to be like at the border, turning people away.
Mark, all I heard was they had a mandate. What did you see it?
Yeah, so it's supposed to happen by 2035. And what California wants is that 100% of new passenger cars, trucks, and SUVs sold in the
Sold, right.
zero emission vehicles.
Oh, I thought that prevent them from coming in. Well, I don't know, but that's what I had heard, that they were going to prevent the commerce if they're using gasoline engine cars. But by 2035, they say all cars have to be
100%.
100%. Well, that alone is ridiculous. We're talking about 10 years.
Well, it's coming here next, right? Because
everything. Yeah.
In fact,
Mini-Me will always do whatever Newsom does. Mini-Me will do.
Do you know what's going on in California with companies leaving? Do you know how many?
There's a net exit of companies. Companies coming in, companies going out,
and also the refineries are shutting down. Trucks are no longer going into California to pick up those containers because of emissions rules.
Right. And
so now the truckers have decided not to go into California to pick up a load because they can get fined.
No, the state's going to go I don't even know how the state is surviving right now, to be honest with you. I have no idea. But it's ridiculous. I mean, and Newsom wants to be president. I bet you he's going to run for president this time around. Mm-hmm. Don't you think, Mark? Don't you think he's going to set himself up to run for president?
I doubt it, honestly.
Really? Why do you doubt it?
I just don't think he will. I'm sure he wants to be president. I don't doubt that. But I think because of the state California's in, the budget deficit and everything else, it'd be a really hard run for the Democrats to get him up there.
Yeah.
You know who James Carville thinks is going to be the nominee?
Who?
Spritzer. Isn't he the governor of Pennsylvania?
They think he's going to be the Democrat.
Yeah.
Okay, by the way, somebody wants to know if a recall is unfixed on their car, is the warranty voided? Does anyone know, any of our car experts, if you don't have a recall fixed, does it void a warranty?
Well, I would assume when you brought it in for the warranty work, they do the recall.
Yeah, but as far as unfixed recalls, somebody wants to know, and I'm not even sure why they're asking, but
there's no way it would void a warranty.
Well, unless the recall and the warranty are the same repair. So in other words, they didn't get the recall done and it exacerbated the problem.
But recalls are good forever for the life of the car. Yeah, even get it fixed.
Yeah, they're good for the life of the car, but they're not necessarily paid for the life of the car. Sometimes you have a window in which you have to get them done before, or the manufacturer doesn't pay for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I better take this break. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. We're talking about cars. Anything on your mind? You can also call 303-MARTINO. And speaking of cars, One Clear Choice Garage Doors. When you keep your car in a garage, you want to make sure that door is functioning, and they have 24/7 service. Maybe you can't get your garage door open or closed, and it's late at night. 24/7 service. They also have every component of most every door opener and doors themselves, factory authorized. OneClearChoiceDoors.com.
Do that, and it will automatically go onto the internet?
No.
What's that? Oh, no, not like that. But I can get it on there. I can put the password in for you. You want me to do that?
Here you go.
Yeah, there it is.
Just stop sending this, please. There's nothing wrong. I mean, it's not.
It's a brand new phone. I went into my phone died.
Oh.
I think I texted you the other day that my phone died, so I went into Verizon.
There's a remedy. There's not a remedy.
And they said, well, you're entitled to a new phone. Give us your old phone and we'll give you this one for free.
You see that? Get
I think I had like an Apple 10 instead of a 7. It was so old.
Right. It takes time.
It says joining. Well, no, come on. Joining? Yes.
Wow, Catherine O'Hara, dead at 71.
You don't remember your own password?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I did. I'll look it up, but
Beetlejuice.
It says
Schitt's Creek.
joining.
Wow, really?
Unable. Okay, to do it. Hold on. I might have.
Let's see.
Wait.
I can rip it up before she sees it. She's,
You're not on. Hold on, let me look it up. I got to look it up. I'm sorry, I got to look it up. I thought I had it.
For anything else, and they would go, you have an open
Go, Home Alone.
Sure, thanks.
Oh, God.
Seriously, it's 30,000 or less on this. 17. Yeah, brand new. Sitting in the garage.
Cause of death is unclear. But 71, come on.
Yeah, that's pretty young by today's standards. At
Yeah.
least I tell myself that.
Well, we did a story today on KOA that the new American age is whatever, 79.
Them, you know?
The life expectancy. I couldn't remember the term. Life expectancy.
Here you go.
Yeah, well, as soon as I get
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'll get this done right now. I just got to figure out why.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is, my drive. Okay, let me get that.
Oh, I saw Don Lemon got arrested.
Yeah, I
Yep.
saw that.
How
Why
about
did
that?
they wait to go get him again? Why didn't they just arrest him and keep him the first time?
I don't know. I'm dying. Maybe they found some evidence or something.
Well,
but
they said
I'm
they were
hoping he
going to
gets the
arrest
death
most of
penalty.
the people involved in the church break-in. Is Mark not
Spaces,
listening?
Mangione.
Mazzioni.
Did you see that goofy guy posing as an FBI agent trying to get him out of
With
jail?
a fucking fork? What do you, in a pizza
He
cutter?
had like a barbecue fork and a pizza cutter.
Who the fuck tries to break someone out of jail with a fork in a pizza cutter?
Okay, here.
They must have looked at him like, yeah, okay. Hey, I have an FBI something or other to free Maggioni.
He's here to pick him up.
Jesus.
Here it is.
They must have thought they were born yesterday, man.
There it is. Okay. Okay, I see what I did wrong.
Oh.
You think that guy with the apple cider vinegar was a setup? Or do you think that guy was legitimately crazy? You know, he squirted on, what's her name?
There we go.
Of all things. I mean, I guess it kind of looks like
The way she reacted, though, was not like, oh my God, or something. It's like, you know, she just.
Yeah,
I'd
there
be
it is.
freaked
You're on.
out.
Thanks.
Wouldn't you,
Great
like
news.
somebody, like, tearing your jacket off or something, you wouldn't know what the hell it was? Or
Whoa.
the Dems are good at just fading what's actually going on.
Yeah.
You know.
Indonesian couple caned 140 times for sex and alcohol offenses. Like you are not to be drinking. You don't have sex outside of marriage. It's just, I mean, what
Where's
if they
that
agreed?
at?
It's on Yahoo. I'll send you the article. Yeah, I like Yahoo News. That's my favorite.
Oh, I'm yawning after this morning.
It was a good yoga class. Kicked our butts.
I'll go when they have goats.
Hey, Suze, what were you saying about
do
sex
have goats at
outside?
some places.
Goat yoga.
I want one of those
Instead of
fainting goats, man.
inside.
Those
It's
fainting
funner
goats
outside.
look fucking cool.
Well, what looks cool? They just fall over.
They go.
Yeah.
Too bad kids aren't like
On
that.
the news.
Yell at your kids, they just faint.
Worst thing
Unclear.
about goats is they get all over your cars. They love being up on stuff.
Woman charged with allegedly beheading boyfriend.
Allegedly?
Allegedly.
That's tougher than it sounds, by the way.
Yeah, you would think trying to cut somebody's head off would be tough.
It was.
You gotta have some
they attempted
strength.
to show how that would go in a movie called Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
Oh, we just saw Mercy the other day. What an interesting concept.
Ooh,
You're
we're
the
gonna see it,
AI judge. You have 90 minutes
It's pretty good.
to vindicate yourself,
And
or
that's
that's it.
Chris
You
Pratt?
die in the chair.
Is
They
it
don't-
Chris
it's a
Pratt?
movie?
Or
Yeah.
who is it?
It's Christopher Pratt.
And you get access to everything.
Good
So it's in
movie.
the
Mark
theater.
didn't like it as
wait,
much as
can we?
me.
Is it being
cameras
streamed or do we have to go to
No,
the theater?
you got, oh, Tom, it was so good.
What's
it's
the
in
name? I'm gonna
theaters.
look. I want to do
Well,
it. What
It's
is
called
it?
Mercy.
Mercy.
It's crazy. It's a crazy concept.
92%
Cool.
better.
And
then
where is
we're
it on
seeing
Netflix?
No, it's at the theaters.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And we're seeing
By the
Send
way,
Help
along
this
those
weekend.
lines,
That's going to be
I
really
like-
good.
I really like
What did you say? You were
Defending
being talked over.
Or you
A
die
woman,
right there.
we're seeing Send Help. A
What you
woman
get
who's
Uh-oh.
bullied by her
Access
boss.
to
They get
everything.
in a
Growth at mymoneymyway.com.
Hey, Tom Martino here, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. So, guys, we're told that the more technology in a car, the harder it is to insure. Or not the harder, the more expensive it is to insure. And they say some people are seeing 40% spikes, 40% spikes in auto insurance. Have you noticed that, guys, when you're rolling cars out the door? Are people complaining about that? Because it's unbelievable. I mean,
I see that. Yeah, people are talking about that.
And they say
on the last deal.
They say some cars are so hard to insure that it's hurting the sales because people are looking for insurance before they buy to find out what they will be charged. So guys, what have you found? I mean, have you found particular cars that are really, really outrageous? That Escalade you talked about is outrageous to insure. I just looked that up. But apparently, wait. Some premiums have increased 50%. Now that is, Mark, I know that you got a lot of insurance and multi-cars. Are you seeing increases in your car premiums, in your insurance premiums?
Ours have stayed pretty steady since the kids are no longer on ours. Yeah, they've stayed pretty steady.
Now, I also hear that car dealer financing, they're not so hip on dealer financing because interest rates are so high. The dealers are finding it difficult to up the price to make a spread. Guys, what do you think about that? Now, I don't know how you guys do financing there. Do you guys have a buy rate where you can forward them to somebody to finance it and make a spread on that? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. There's nothing wrong with a car dealer offering financing as long as it's, as long as people shop around, it might be good financing. And I don't mind if a dealer makes money on it, but
you would have to. Why would you even push it if you didn't make money?
Okay, to make the sale. You're right, Mark. The real incentive was to make money there too. That was one of the F&I profit centers. So you go in with the car and you sit down with the F&I guy, which basically is a bend over, and they try to sell you everything from fabric protectant, paint protectors, etching in the glass, prepaid service.
Yeah, I've told this before. I bought one from Arapahoe Hyundai. This was years ago, and I paid cash for the Santa Fe or whatever it was. I don't remember. They tried to actually sell me gap insurance. And what really pissed me off, did you guys know even if someone comes in is going to write you a check or a wire or cash,
they'd have to do a credit check.
You still have to pull credit, which is insane.
Yeah, why is that? That's what I want to know. Why do you have to pull credit on a cash deal?
Well, I don't think you have to.
No, you have to. It's a government thing.
Really?
Yeah, the U.S. government makes you do it. I'll look it up right now.
Yeah, look that up.
I've never seen that.
So
it's really a fallback. It's really a fallback, Tom. If for whatever reason the check bounces, the dealership wants to have a place to go and keep you in that car so that they can continue on with the transaction instead of pulling the car back.
But car sales are really being affected by two major things.
So car dealers pull credit to comply with the federal anti-money laundering regulations, such as the Patriot Act, the FTC red flag rules.
But what I don't understand is,
it verifies the identity.
But, okay, so if you come in and want to pay cash for a car, they do a credit check. And is there any universe where if you have bad credit and you're paying cash, you'd be turned down? I mean, really?
I don't think you'd be turned down. The more I read this, it's literally about who's buying the car. It all comes down to that. It's an identity check.
Okay, got it.
And most dealerships, that's the only way they can do it.
Now, here's another thing. Guys, there used to be all kinds of weird stuff when you pay in cash. So I want to ask a serious question. If somebody comes in to buy a car and they literally pull out $50,000 in cash or $25,000 or $30,000, are you obligated to do any kind of a revenue source to find out where the money came from?
So there's a form that goes to the IRS if anybody comes in with $10,000 or more in cash that we have to send in.
But what is it? What is the form about? What does it say?
It's just like a bank, right?
Right. Like if you withdraw that much in cash, they have the same form.
And is that for money laundering again?
Yes.
They need to know where it came from and
So that's
And,
so in
how
other
they
words,
came up with-
it's trying to do away with a scenario like this. Let's say you robbed a place or you literally have illegal gains, okay? So
Or
it's
you're
to,
a drug dealer.
yeah, it's to prevent you from just depositing 50 grand because when you go to the bank and deposit 50 grand, they want to know where it came from. What do they ask when you deposit 50 grand? I've never actually had a big cash deposit.
Pull 50 grand.
We don't ask where it came from. We just have to report it.
Right.
But if I go to a bank to deposit 50 grand, what's required of me? Does anyone know?
Well, you mean in cash?
Yeah. If I went to the bank and I want to deposit $50,000 in cash, what do they require and why? Does anyone know? Yeah,
I'm not so sure. I'm looking right now.
Yeah.
A valid government issued ID, documentation verifying the source of funds as
this
transaction exceeds 10,000.
Right.
So it's an IRS form 8300.
Yep. And they want to know you do have to tell them the source of the funds as well. So, no, actually, it doesn't technically say source of funds. So, tell me what you think, though. If I took 50 grand or 100 grand and deposited it, you give your name, your address, your date of birth, your social security number, a government issued ID, your account number, and
it says it wants to know where the funds came from.
Is that
Make
what
sure you're paying tax on them?
Okay. Can you tell us you're right, Mark? They want to know source of funds. And some of the common answers that come up are sales of a vehicle, sale of personal property, cash business receipts, saved cash over time, and inheritance. I wonder if anyone would ever get a visit from the IRS or from the government or from Homeland Security. Seriously, I wonder if you did deposit big cash, if you would be questioned by anyone from the government. I've never heard of anyone being questioned, but I wonder. Now, come to think of it, I did pay $60,000 in cash one time for a car. I did. And I'll explain that coming up. And I'll tell you what happened. 303-713-8255. So get your calls in for any help, information, or referrals. And don't forget GenesisTotalExteriors.com. They're doing painted kitchen cabinets. People are loving it. You don't have to spend a lot of money to resurface or to get new cabinets. Just have them painted with special, they have special paints and finishes for the kitchen. GenesisTotalExteriors.com. Sorry, Shannon.
That's all right.
Now, impact traffic.
Now we're seeing just a little more traffic on the highways. Pena is, in fact, running slow coming out of the airport from Tower back to I-70, 270 west, coming off I-70 up to about Vasquez or so. Maybe a little sluggish, 925 coming in and out of downtown. Southbound Santa Fe at Mississippi, we're still seeing delays through that construction zone. I-70 looks good, but US 6 west of Golden up Clear Creek Canyon, delays with construction work. With traffic, I'm Jonathan Steele.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Why is gold and silver skyrocketing? This week on Red Pilled America, we tell the story of the rise and fall of the diamond industry and why gold and silver has continued to shine for thousands of years. Listen to Red Pilled America on the iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
Why do companies offer low-priced furnace cleaning and checks? Because they want to be your furnace company. There's nothing wrong with that. But, very few companies actually do a true cleaning. Fix It 24/7 does what I call a refurbishment. They take apart the furnace. They spread out the parts and clean every nook and cranny along with the parts, and they tune and check the entire system. They're the only ones that truly do this, and they do it for new customers for just $39. That's right. FixMyHome.com. Book now. $39 for a furnace refurbishment. Add life and efficiency to your furnace. 720-526-3939.
Thank you.
She can't go to a dentist without getting knocked out.
It's not the same with an eye doctor.
Okay, I can track my order.
Oh, it's already trackable.
What's that?
It's already trackable.
What is?
The pizza?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is why I get to do to her. How many fingers am I holding up? I'll give you a guess. It's one.
Okay. So it's kind of like,
Out of curiosity, what else is wrong with you?
Oh, a list of things too numerous to mention.
Everybody can go kiss my ass. I'm gonna go.
We're not mean. We're talking about your physical problems. It's shit you can't control. Mm-hmm.
I've never fucking heard anybody with so many problems.
It's nuts.
It's crazy, man. She literally has to be knocked out to go to the dentist. It's like a whole thing with her husband and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He'll feed her fucking drugs the night before so she can sleep. One time they actually had an anesthesiologist in the fucking goddamn dentist office.
Oh, really bothered by that pain, huh?
No. No, I don't think that's it. I don't know that it's pain. And it's a great way to be crazy. It's an easy way to be crazy.
Probably gets her good drugs, right?
Whereas, look at me. I love the dentist.
He doesn't do that live, does he? Best
I was having trouble for a while. Getting it ordered, but now they tell me 6 minutes.
Did you order pizza?
Yeah.
Will the show open? Or do you mean...
Do you know they call this area I live in 4 square mile?
Oh, yeah.
This is here?
The whole area around is called 4 square mile because
him.
it's sometimes it's
thought you
in,
meant him
it's,
doing
it's
a
in
live
Denver,
Vespera.
but it's in Arapahoe County. Part of it is Arapahoe County,
and he
it's
follows
some
Bell and
weird unincorporated
They're
area.
live.
And on maps now and on deliveries and stuff, they call it 4 square mile. Some put it actually in some address autofills. It has
he was younger than
my
Barry.
address at Vassar Avenue, and then it has 4 square mile,
Hey, Tom.
Colorado as the name of the city.
Wow.
And it's not, but
Hey, Tom?
yeah.
Did Barry's partner Larry pass?
Barry's partner Larry. Oh, you mean in
Because he
real
had
estate?
dementia or something.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Got it. All right,
I don't
thank
know.
you. No, they sold it.
The T-Rex, is that the car we were talking about?
Uh-huh. Hey, I have another half hour with you in the car.
What is a T-Rex?
Us. Me and Adam. Okay? You'll at least be able to talk to him instead of me.
The whole time it's going to be, how do you... The whole time it'll be, what does she do that it's, that this it really pays off?
So where's the next trip going? Where are you going?
We're going to Vegas next weekend for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Just to watch it. We're doing a watch party at a casino.
Oh, that's cool.
And then at the end of the month, my birthday's at the end of the month, but we were going to be doing it anyway. We're going to go to Louisiana to look at a few houses. Slidell. What about you? Do you have any trips coming up?
We're
And then
gonna
do I have to
probably
drive them?
get out to see the kids here shortly.
Where are they at?
Arizona.
With her or the car?
They all went to school there and they like it out there.
So they stayed? Do you still have a kid in college down there?
One.
A daughter?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any boys or is it all girls?
2 boys. Uh-huh. But the boys are all graduating. She's the oldest.
Oh, funny. Okay.
Yes. She,
So they all live in Arizona.
Mm-hmm. They said they don't like the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
I need bacon.
That just happened to me in the past year,
Onions on this.
where it was called that we actually.
Which one? There is bacon on this pizza. The hamburger one?
The hamburger one?
I taste the
it-
bacon.
but
Bacon.
it truly-
Holy cow. I was going to tell you, wow, that was Kelly said it was your pick to do this one. It was your special.
Find the mouse.
2 minutes. Hey, Tom Martino here. Welcome. Okay, we are solving problems, answering questions, take complaints. Let's talk to Randy. Randy wants to talk about add-ons when you buy a car. Go ahead, Randy. What's going on?
Well, I'm just curious with the new Colorado law, the HB 251090.
Right.
Can they make you pay for that VIN for the theft protection or the windshield coating that has already been applied
here's
to
what they do.
to the used car?
If it's going to be included, if it's mandatory, it must be on the unit price. For example, they can't say a car is, let's say, $16,495 and $16,495, and then when you get to F&I, they can't say, by the way, that you need to pay for this, this, or this. They can't even say dealer prep and handling. It must be put on that advertised price.
So
they can charge it. They're still allowed to charge it, but they have to disclose it.
Right.
We have more coming right up. Hold on. We'll talk about it.
I'm worth a lot more.
Kelly, try to get those people to stay, and we'll get right to them. Thanks.
You got it.
Okay, so 1 minute. I don't see where the one.
Suze, are you saying that there's...
What's that?
Wow.
Oh,
You go and buy a car 16.5, right?
Yeah.
And it comes with, two extras that you don't want.
Right.
So you can say, I don't want it, or you say, you have to pay for it. So
Right.
you're gonna walk away with
Remember Demi Moore?
Well,
Remember Vanity Fair?
that's true. I think you can buy and go after it.
Are you going up for pizza?
Yeah. She's fine.
Suzanne, you must be hungry today.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
It's all the drinking.
It is. I'm only doing the topping. We're supposed to have pizza with our friends today. It's a new pizza place in Castle Rock, the Tap and Dough. So I'm, trying to take it easy here, but just do the toppings. It's less guilt.
Is it pretty good pizza? I've never heard of them.
I actually have never had their pizza, but Bob says it's
really,
pretty good.
It's really good and they're different.
They have one in Parker.
I think they've got
just
5 or 6 of them now.
Yeah, there's like 5 or 6.
Locally owned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to give them a try. Parker's got like 4 new places out there. There's a Korean buffet. Buffet in Parker.
We're talking about Parker restaurants, yeah?
You got the Cajun restaurant there.
Love that place.
When the owner's there.
Mm-hmm.
So good. What else?
There's a couple other places. I can't come to mind what they are, but we've been trying to get out there and take advantage of that over the
You
weekend.
better find out soon because you're pissing me off.
What is canned? What do they throw cans at you? What the fuck does can?
Have you been to Los Dos? Patrios?
Yeah, I like them.
We love that place.
That's my favorite Mexican restaurant.
Oh, caning.
Ours too.
What is it?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of those too.
Mm-hmm.
Los Dos is fucking good.
Trying to think of what else. I usually like West Main Tap Room. He doesn't like West Main. That's
know that.
right by my yoga place there at
Last time we were there.
Main Street in Dransfeld. So if if you're on Parker Road, you go towards Clark Farms there on Main Street. It's just on the right about half mile.
Okay.
We've been liking Olive Garden in Southlands lately.
Fuck yeah, I forgot.
Such
how
good
Olive
service.
Garden is.
It's just the people.
Last couple times, I've never.
The one in Southland's great service. Food is fucking good. Shockingly good.
What were you gonna say?
I haven't been fond of Olive Garden in a while.
Yeah.
Last couple of times, it was just like so.
Which one
salty
did you
or
go
so-
to?
In Lakewood, there's one there on Alameda Wads.
The one up
And
at
it's packed all the
Southlands is
time.
fucking good.
By
I
the
like
mall.
Carrabba's better than.
I love Carrabba's.
We don't have one near us. though.
No, there isn't
Oh,
one near
thank you.
anybody. You gotta go find it.
There used to be one right at I-25 and Lincoln, but they fucking shut down.
Right. Yeah. I like their food better, and it's comparably priced.
We have gift cards to their.
Which one, Carrabba's?
Yeah, it's the Outback. It's that whole group.
Carrabba's the one that does the pork chop.
Yep.
Yeah, they do.
Masala.
Yeah.
Their masala's really good.
Mm-hmm.
They also own bonefish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Bonefish.
Not a fan of bonefish.
Really?
I'm not. I don't like fish.
You don't eat any fish?
I eat like I eat like lobster. I'll eat shrimp. I like shellfish, but really I don't like crab. Honestly.
You won't order shellfish by itself, but
No.
you'll eat it if it's available.
I like lobster. Lobster is very good. There's no doubt about it. Lobster's fucking.
Yeah, but lobster's no good out here.
No.
By the time it gets here.
Never get it here. Usually I'd be in Vegas to get lobster, and usually it's going to be with a steak. It'll be a surf and turf deal. But shrimp I like.
Yep.
You're in New Orleans. They got the catfish. That doesn't change
Hell,
your opinion
I
at all?
love catfish.
No, but I love in New Orleans. I like.
Jambalaya, gumbo.
See, there's where I'll eat fish. You get a good. What's the other one? Gumbo.
Gumbo.
Some of them have some kinds of white fish in it, but
Mm-hmm.
that fucking gumbo flavor is way good.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been to
Yeah, but
Donuts?
even the shrimp is different.
Yeah.
That fresh shrimp is
Mm-hmm.
completely different.
Yeah, I love gumbo though.
Yeah.
Fucking love it. Hot too. We go to those. All the station casinos have those boil places where they cook everything right there in front of you, then give you a big fucking bag
Oyster
or
House.
whatever.
Yeah, potatoes, corn, the whole bit. with it.
Potatoes, corn. Yeah, I love that boiled corn. Oh, that shit's good. Yeah, I forgot about that. So actually, I do eat fish, but I eat it in that form. I can't just order like a trout or even catfish. She says I'd like catfish.
Even
I don't think
salmon
I've
or
ever-
anything like that?
I'm 53. I don't think I've ever tried catfish in my
Yeah,
life.
try it on the
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
That is
salmon
such a
on the
good fish.
Traeger?
How do you like it? Deep fried?
I don't like
Right. Yeah.
that
We go
raw
to
kind of
places,
smoked salmon.
out
Is
in
it
New
different than
Orleans.
that?
No, it's
You
cooked.
see it walking
Okay.
by, and boy, it's a
That's
piece
what I
of
was.
fish.
That's why I
Jack.
haven't
It's
asked him to
huge,
do it because I'm
man.
No,
going.
they
I
have-
don't like
they
that
have a couple
smoked
recipes
salmon
that
lock
never-
shit.
Dry brine it.
I might try it.
It's like brown sugar.
What about no-nos?
Or I did one with
No-nos?
vodka brine.
You never been to
It's
No-No?
really good. Like a whole fillet.
Cajun
You get
restaurant
it
on Santa Fe
Yeah.
and
Put it on, it's about 2 hours, hour and a half.
County line?
I'd eat that whole
The
thing.
Really?
goodness that you
It's
like.
pretty
I mean,
good.
some
You
people
gotta
Better
like
than
it
the one in Parker.
like really, really cooked, and I like mine. cooked. Not,
No, I don't.
Almost not.
I don't mind
They're
mine
just
having a little
different. I
rare
don't
to
want-
it. You know,
yeah.
like you have lox
That-
with
you-
Oh,
cream
yeah, yeah,
cheese,
yeah,
that
Well,
kind of smoked
certain part of
salmon.
the
I don't
year,
like that.
They'll
I
just,
grew up on
you
that,
can
yeah.
go and sit down and
love
eat.
that.
They got a
But yeah, I know
table
what you
from
mean. No, it's
here
not a cold
to here,
And they dump it out.
and they just dump it.
No, it's
Yeah.
cooked.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have him do that
I don't
then.
think we care about that, but it's kind of cool to watch those guys.
I watched
her
her brother-in-law
That was one of the first things I cooked on.
make a crawfish
Figured that would
boil.
be
I didn't have any of it. It looked like a
'Cause you
lot
just
of
put it
fucking
on,
work.
you know,
It is a lot of
It
work.
looked like so much work.
Oh my gosh, you're getting
Yeah.
this much meat on every time, but you're working hard for
We
that
might have talked
one
about
piece
this.
of meat.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried smoked cream cheese?
I like
I haven't
those
done any of
shrimp
those,
that
My
like
sister says
tempura.
it's amazing. I've never tried
they
it.
kind of fillet it out,
Yeah.
then they deep fry it like in coconut or coconut batter. I love tempura shrimp.
Yeah.
In fact, we got a box of that. I got to bust open soon. I like
Costco?
I'm like Forrest Gump. There's not much shrimp I don't like. Shrimp's good. Man.
You even like shrimp cocktail.
Yeah, I'll even eat shrimp cocktail. It's one of the very few cold foods I'll eat.
Costco's got a good deal on shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get that 2-pound
Hell yeah.
clam shell for like $15. Or
Yeah.
$15 or something.
Yeah, or the little one. Sam's got that too. What do we have at Sam's that was really? Oh, the damn chili. What you make chili?
That
out
is
of.
pretty good.
What's that roast?
Hatch chili.
It's a pork shoulder, but it's hatch chili.
Some Colorado restaurants closing Friday in order to protest the presence of ice. We'll sink our teeth into that. And what is your favorite restaurant in Colorado? Join me at 4.
Ripped off, bad news. You need advice so you don't have to lose. We'll come running just as fast as we can. Troubleshooter's gonna help the common man.
This is the Troubleshooter Show. Now, Tom Martino.
Hi, Tom Martino here. It's car day today, and we got a lot of people talking about cars, but we'll talk about anything you want at 303-713-TALK. 713-8255. Major Marc Mager, who do we have in the studio?
We got Rod Greer, Kevin Calkin, of course, and we have Bob Perry. He's the expert on leasing. So car questions, bring them on. 303-713-8255. Suzanne is also right to my left, and then we got Dragon on the other side and Kelly.
All right, so let's talk. And we were talking about cash deposits or paying for cash and what the reporting requirements are. Pete, let me just take you real quick on that, and then we got to go to a call about add-ons. What is your comment, Pete, on cash deposits?
So you guys were talking about the $10,000 limit.
Yeah.
Federally chartered and insured banks are required to report anything $10,000 above, or a series of deposits that exceed $10,000. And the document is called a SAR, S-A-R, Suspicious Activity Report. And the bank is required to do that. Whether they do it or not is a whole different story. But for example, somebody wants to try and get around the 10,000. They make a 5,000 this week and 5,000 next week. They think they're in the clear. No, they're not, because the bank computer program will pick up that in the SAR reporting, SAR, Suspicious Activity Reporting. And,
really? So basically what we're talking about is anytime you accumulate 10 grand in deposits, you're reported.
Well, not any time. I mean, if you let's say you did 5,000 in January and 5,000 in June, that's not going to rise to the level of suspicion. But if it's a series of over a short period of time,
okay,
it's called suspicious, because in other words, the presumption is you're trying to get around the $10,000 reporting requirement.
I get it.
But
yeah.
If you have a chip,
But that's just personal accounts, right? That's not going to be a business account.
Say again?
That wouldn't be a business, would it?
Business account.
Yeah, no, it's generally looking at personal accounts. Business accounts are a little different, but what they're looking for is financial crimes. Those SARs go to the Department of Treasury Financial Crimes Unit, not to the IRS. And another thing to keep in mind is, so somebody comes in thinking they're going to beat the 10,000, they're going to deposit $9,998. Sorry, that won't work either, because the SAR reporting system will pick that up, because the intention is to get around the 10,000, if you see what I'm saying.
That's crazy. That is, I mean, okay. I mean, but what's really weird about it is it's not going to stop illegal activity. It'll just make it more difficult, but it's not going to stop it. Well, what was that one proposal the Biden administration was making, where they were going to go through your personal bank accounts and flag any transactions more than $600? Do you remember that?
Right, and they were digging for cash transactions, trying to uncover unreported income.
That's right.
And that's a little different story. So when it comes to foreign assets and cash reporting, they're two different regimes, if you will. They both go to the Department of Treasury. One goes to the Financial Crimes Unit. The other goes to the IRS. And Financial Crimes is more concerned with assets, whereas the IRS is concerned with assets, but more importantly, unreported income.
Pete, Pete, are you in the business of accounting, or what? What do you do that you know so much about this?
Let's just say I've got banking clients. Let's just put it that way.
You got banking clients, whatever that means. Okay, well, thank you. That's pretty mysterious. But I appreciate your information.
So the other, and when it comes to SARS, you're right, Tom. It won't prevent it, but what it's doing is trying to point the government into these illegal transactions. And you raised the question about whether or not somebody's going to show up at the door. Well, it depends on how politically connected you are. There were 151 SARs reported for Hunter Biden, and nobody came knocking on his door.
Wow.
If it was you or me with one SAR, with a large SAR, somebody may come knocking on the door wanting to know where in the world you got. Not 10,000. They're not going to they're looking for 10,000 as a series. But if you had a series of SARs that totaled, say, $1 million, I'm just making up a number, $1 million, believe me, the Financial Crimes Unit is going to come knocking on your door. They want to know where that money's coming from, because they're looking for financial crimes, drug trade,
Right.
anything that.
Right.
Yeah. So
Well,
that's the whole
years.
intent is perfect.
Okay, thank you very much. And I am going to get to the issue of my $60,000 car purchase and what happened. But Randy, you want to ask about add-ons for used cars. What is your question, Randy?
Yes. So they advertise a price on their website. It's got the market price and
Yep.
then a dealer handling fee.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
and then a total price. But now the salesman also said, but because so many cars get stolen in Colorado, we've added a theft protection, and so that'll be added in.
But that's
it's
got to
not
be
on
put.
the website.
Okay, if
So
it's not on the advertised price, they can't charge it.
The advertise just on the website. So if they show me an offer sheet and it's listed there, is that good enough? Or because they listed a price on
It
their
had to be.
website-
Did they advertise that unit without putting the windshield etching on that price?
Yes.
They
it's on the
can't.
website.
They can't do that.
It
If
says
it's on their
website.
website or if it's on any site or in the newspaper, if people still even bother advertising in the newspaper, if they do that, they have to put that etching fee in the price. They cannot charge it if it's not in the advertised price.
So if I refuse to pay that, will they just say,
You know, that's the $64,000 question. That's really a good question because it hasn't been challenged yet. As with many laws, people enact laws, but they don't follow it through as to what will happen. So let's follow this through. Randy sees a car advertised for a certain amount of money, let's say $24,500. He goes to the dealer, and that $24,500 does not include windshield etching, yet they require it. I would say you can demand that they be sold at $24,500 and they can turn you down. Okay, where do you complain? That's a good question, Randy, because no one has the answer. No one has the answer because there's going to be a lot of violations to this law.
Would it be the dealer board?
What's that?
Would it be the dealer board?
No, I don't know. I mean, because the House Bill 1090 is for everyone, and it's not just dealers. Randy, it's much like that medical transparency law we had, which said that they have to give you up front all of the prices of the procedures and stuff you're going to get in an emergency room or in a hospital stay. And who does that?
Right.
I've never had them come in with a menu of pricing for me. So, Randy, you know what? We should pursue that answer because I don't know what the answer is. That's the truth. I don't know what it is. So if you go to buy a car and they force you to pay things that are not on the advertised price, where do you go to complain? I have no idea.
Well, I've looked it up. You can complain to the Department of Revenue, I believe.
Okay.
in
That's for the
Colorado.
dealer part of it. That's for the dealer part of it. But what if it's a landlord?
Why wouldn't you just sue them?
Well, you could do that too, Mark. You could pay it and then sue
I'm
them.
trying to buy the car.
Right. Now, how much did they really say that the windshield etching is on every single deal?
The theft protection, they said, is on every vehicle in their lot. Now, I haven't got the number of what they're going to charge it yet. I'm trying to get information before I go sit in the F&I office, in the finance guy's office, who's going to try and make me pay it, right?
Well, you know what I would say? I would get a copy of the bill and say, look, I really would. I'd say, here's House Bill 1090, and it says that anything should be on the advertised price, anything that's mandatory, and it's not.
And can they just say, well, too bad, then we're not gonna sell you the car?
They can. I don't know. I mean, I guess they could. And then again, it's a violation of a law, but who's enforcing the law? It's a great question, Randy. We all say landlords, for example, they have to advertise any mandatory fees. If there's a credit check fee, if there's a deposit that you must pay, if there are things you must pay, it has to be advertised with the rent price. But if it's not, who do you complain to?
Well, where do you go for specific performance? Which is what it is, right?
A lawsuit, as Mark said, a lawsuit. But he doesn't want a lawsuit over what could be $100. I mean, or
Well,
do
the
you?
very least, though, I don't think anybody, most dealerships, let's say most dealerships, wouldn't give up a deal for $300 for that etching. I think it's negotiable. Say, hey, I'm not willing to pay that. Discount the car $300 or whatever it is that it costs. We don't do etching, but and discount the car
They're
accordingly.
a no-haggle dealer.
They will not lose. Most places don't lose.
Randy,
money for
who is?
$300, Randy.
You know what? Who is the dealer? Just tell us.
It's a Lexus dealer.
They can't. In Colorado, dealers cannot force you to buy pre-installed VIN etching. They simply can't.
Gotcha.
And we have a relationship with the Lexus dealership.
Yeah.
So give us a call.
Yeah, why don't you give JFR Cars a call? They don't do any funny money. They don't. Speaking of funny money, I got to take a break. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. The lowest price, guaranteed lowest price, guaranteed on your furnace replacement. You get a price, check them out. Or go to them first, get the guaranteed lowest price. RenewHomeInnovations.com, 303-904-2000.
Here at the Raleigh House, our team of clinical and medical professionals provide unmatched care for depression, trauma, anxiety, and addiction. Your mental health is important to us. Let us be the place where you reconnect, find your purpose, and heal. If you or someone you love is struggling right now, we promise you aren't alone. Head to theRaleighHouse.com for more information or to speak to our amazing admissions team today. The Raleigh House. We're here for you.
K&H Home Solutions, 65 years strong. I've known all the owners, the original owner when I first came to Colorado 45 years ago. I met him. Then I had the subsequent owner, Ted, a friend of mine, and now Lee Diamond and his son. They have high performance, energy efficient, beautiful products with no maintenance. I love it. How about the Alpine high performance products, custom crafted, super insulated, thermally efficient windows and doors. It has a lightweight suspended film technology that makes fiberglass windows and the glass units almost like a damn wall. It's so energy efficient. Find out about their painting pros as well. It's a company you can trust. 303-421-7100, 421-7100, khwindows.com. All right, I'm going to give you right now a website I want you to go to and sign up for this seminar coming up February 21st. Okay, mybiggestrureturn.com. You're going to find out about Vestera Turnkey. That's a system where you become a landlord with their help. They help you identify the property, they help you with a management company to rent it out, and they help you when it comes time to sell and all questions in between. You get the benefit of rising equity in a promising market that they've researched, and they help you every step of the way. If you want to find out more, it's mybiggestrureturn.com. Sign up for that seminar. Of course, you can always call them as well. Vestera Turnkey, 303-888-3788. How much time do I have?
40. 4.
Thanks. You know what I'm doing, brother. You know what I'm doing.
It's particularly good today. Yes, it is. There's the cheese on it.
I think I'm going to take your advice, Bob, and get that pigs and pears.
You should.
Is that good, huh?
It really is.
Sure sounds weird. Roasted garlic, mozzarella, parm, goat cheese, butternut squash, pear, candied bacon.
Arugula
what is arugula?
balsamic drizzles.
Lettuce.
Yeah, it's kind of looks like
Spinach,
lettuce.
Arugula.
Greens.
Greens.
Spicy greens. Yeah, it's good for you, Mark. So you probably.
Sounds horrible. Here's baked bologna.
Yeah.
With a roasted beet salad.
pretty good too.
You have? I love Beats.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Actually, everything there is pretty good.
Where's this?
Let's go Tap and Dough.
Homegrown Tap and Dough.
So there's one off like Ken Carroll and C470. There's one down Old Town Arvada. One by Wash Park. I guess there's one in Parker now. I think there's 5 or 6 of them.
I don't want to spill anything.
Yeah, if you know how to cook beets, they come out really good. We had like a beet salad at one of the weddings or something. There's like 3 different kinds of beets and
Yeah.
something else. And
Oh yeah.
Damn, that's good.
It's good.
I mean, you look at it, it's like, oh, beets.
I love beets.
Yeah,
They taste like earth, and I just love them.
Yeah, they do. No, they are very earthy. Yeah.
When I was juicing all the time, I juiced beets.
Oh yeah.
They're not sweet though.
Well, you mix them with apples.
Mm.
You know, a little bit of celery, a little bit of beet juice, and keeps you moving.
I guess
Pretty
there's.
color too when you get it in the juice, turns nice, that purple pink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tastes like earth. That's what you
It's-
said.
it's a root vegetable. It's kinda
It
earthy.
didn't sound very.
No, if you don't wash them, it tastes like the garden. Yeah.
Colleen said yes, so I'm gonna go with her and tell Connie never mind. Okay. So she's good for the 23rd through the 26th, and then she can't house sit from March. She just said someone booked her from
I
March to
used
June.
Years ago. Yeah, carrot, apple, beet
So-
together, a little spinach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of thing, yeah.
Okay.
You just gotta.
It's a way of life, I think.
It is, but you just gotta be careful. The fruit's so high in calories. If you use too much of it in there, you defeat the whole.
Right.
You gotta use more veggies. You know, and like
Strawberries are fucking.
Flavor it with apple.
Okay.
Instead of having like 3 apples in there and a couple carrots, you gotta go the other way. But we used to get the carrots at Safeway. They have what they call horse carrots. So you get a 50-pound bag of gnarly, big, ugly-looking carrots for like $5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Carrots are actually pretty sweet, though.
They are.
Carrots are very good. With ranch.
But now aren't they saying that they want you to have the fiber?
Yep.
Instead of.
Well, you can save the fiber though and mix it in like a meatloaf or something else. You don't throw it away.
Fillers.
Well, no, it's instead of breadcrumbs, you use the vegetable.
Oh, that's kind of a cool idea, I guess.
Yeah. Could bake it into muffins, do all kinds of stuff with the pulp because it's still got moisture in it.
Okay.
It's still got flavor.
If it's not on the grill, I kind of bypass.
Yeah.
And go away, but. You gotta have a rib contest between all of us since all 3 of us have grills.
Fiduciary Advisors, TrajanWealth.com.
Hi, Tom Martino here, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Let's talk to you about your problems, questions, and complaints. So, Randy wanted to talk about add-ons and what to do about that. And really, the answer is, who do you complain to? There is no answer for Senate Bill or House Bill 1090, which was made into law January 1st. All prices must be included on the initial sales price or all cost and expenses if they're mandatory. You can't say you're going to pay a dealer handling charge after you advertise the price. You can't say you have to pay for theft protection. So go to JFR Cars, Randy, and they'd be happy to source one of these cars without those junk fees. And again, this is all new. It's gonna affect landlords, car dealers, medical clinics, everything. Every single transaction. If you advertise a price, you better have every single mandatory charge included in the advertised price. Okay, we exhausted that topic because there is no one that I know to call, and that's one thing we're going to have to find out. Dave's next. He wants to talk about his 2007 Ford Mustang. Dave, how many miles on this Mustang?
192,000.
Wow. Have you had it from new?
No, I bought it from a friend of mine, but I had it from like 2012, so I've had it a while.
What's going on? What's your question?
Well, it just happened yesterday, and it's when I accelerate, it like goes and then it pauses for a second, then it comes back on, power on, power off. So to me, it seems like a fuel pump issue. But I was just wondering if I can get some backup on that.
So it started hesitating on It started suddenly hesitating on acceleration. Guys, what do you think?
Any check engine light coming on when it does stall or stutter?
No.
Because it sounds more like a throttle body issue, like a throttle position sensor or something in the throttle more than a fuel pump.
Oh, okay.
That's where I would lean towards. I mean, you can check the TPS, the throttle position sensor is what I would do first.
Okay.
And why would that happen suddenly? Why would that happen suddenly, Kevin?
It's just an electronic sensor. I mean, with the different weather and snow and, who knows what going on, they get contaminated in the plug. And they just wear out eventually. It's just a little, like a potentiometer inside. So it does have moving parts and it will wear out.
And you're kind of in that state where you're at 192, where you're in the replacement world now. Where you're replacing parts.
Oh yeah.
For the sensor.
Yeah.
Not the car.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dave, how do you like that car?
It's great. And it runs great. Like I said, this just happened yesterday. And the only real issue I have is the clear coat is starting to peel. So, but it's kind of hard to get rid of a great running car and pay the money for something that's going to work. Yeah, but it's my second car, so.
Well,
it's still fun to drive.
What's that, Kevin?
Yeah,
it's still fun to drive too.
So, okay, so the Ford Mustang. The electric one. Have you guys heard anything about it? I see a lot of those around. It's a pretty cool looking car. Kevin, have you seen them around?
No, I haven't had any experience with them at all. Not yet.
As a repair facility, are you going to do anything at all to gear up for EV, or are you just going to say, "What the hell? There's enough ice. There's enough internal combustion engines to go around." What are you going to do?
No, there's going to be a need, and I think we're going to have to fill it. So the techs are definitely taking training in different classes and stuff. Trying to figure out where we're going to go.
Okay. And that'll be interesting to see like how that works out with manufacturers. Are they going to have approved facilities you go to, or are they going to just have approved classes and parts, and then it's up to you to seek them out? That's really, or do they have a dealer?
There's a lot of hybrids.
What's that?
There's a lot of hybrids out there too. So you have, both platforms in the same car.
Yeah, and to me that's
Hyundai, Toyota. There's a ton of them that are doing the hybrids.
I don't like the hybrids. I know a lot of people like them. To me, if you're going to go EV and be done with it, and then save money on all the other stuff. But more and more people have told me, if you're going to do an EV, you better have a backup vehicle. Well, that bothers me. I mean, that kind of bothers me that you need a backup vehicle. But Mark, if it wasn't for the motorhome and towing a car, would you still have a backup vehicle?
Probably.
You would?
Yeah, we do. We do have one, so we probably would keep one. Plus, it's nice when people come into town and stuff.
Yeah. You mean to let them borrow it?
Yeah, like when my parents come in and, friends, whatever.
Yeah, and we have electric vehicles for our main vehicle, so it's nice having a backup gas vehicle, I guess.
So,
although we've driven it, I drove it home from the dealership.
I've driven it a couple times now.
I drove it home 3 months ago, I think.
We have like 150 miles on it.
The only time I drove it was home.
Oh, man, that'll be a nice resale.
One of the entry level, with 100-mile range, wouldn't that bother you more than the range you have now?
If I had what?
Some of the entry-level EVs have a 100-mile range.
Oh, I could never have that.
Well, that's what
Hell,
I'm saying.
I'd have to charge on
Wait
my way
a
to work.
minute. Who do you know that only has a 100-mile range?
The Leaf, Nissan Leaf.
The
Are
base
you
model
kidding me?
Nissan Leaf, it's about 130.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
But
frustrating.
I think that's why the hybrid is still popular. It's kind of a tweener for those that have that range anxiety.
Even your Ford Lightning, I think they went back to a hybrid scenario. They did go
because of the 150-mile
And
range.
I thought the Mercedes G-Wagon, I thought that was ridiculous. They only have I think they said 280 mile, or is it less than that? I mean, it doesn't have good range at all. And and what they did was they took. Go ahead, Mark.
This says the Smart EQ, which I've never heard of, has an approximate range of 58 miles. The the Fiat 500e is around 84, and the Ford E-Transit Cargo is 126.
But they still take 10 hours to charge overnight.
That's crazy. The Mini Cooper, 110.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's just a frustrating way to live when you're talking about.
Oh no, that's unconscionable to have like a little over 100 miles. I mean, that's ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure our kid's Barbie Jeep got more than some of those.
Now, as far as the best mileage, is it Tesla? As far as the best range, I mean.
No, there's some outliers like I think Lucent might have one that's over 500.
What? Wow.
The Cadillac Escalade IQ is like 460 or 480.
So wait, the Escalade IQ, is that the one that you said is the hot selling one, or
no,
that
different Escalade? This one's a fully electric.
And how is that selling?
Not well.
Why? You don't like, Bob, I think you just don't like them. That's what I think. You don't like because when I was looking for cars, he says, "Oh, I don't even know what to do if you want to lease an electric. I have no idea."
But I think I said if you're going to get an electric, you have to lease it.
But you said the leasing companies don't know what to do with you. Didn't you tell me that? And you said basically you should go to the manufacturer of the car, right? Of the EV?
Well, sometimes they're the only one that'll lease them, but we can do that at JFR. We can go through the manufacturer. But it's just you have options at the end of the lease, and one of them is give it back to them if it hasn't held its value, which is what's happening.
Right.
Yeah.
And most of the time on the Mach-E, I think I've had 3 customers. Every one of them said they wanted out, but they paid so much for them, we weren't able to get them out without more money out of pocket, and that was a little frustrating.
Really? Well, that sucks. Now, as far as this, I like this Escalade. This is a nice Escalade. This the IQ.
Yeah.
Holy
it drives
crap!
Very nice.
It does drive well?
It drives great. Yeah.
So you've tested them?
Yeah, I've sold a couple of them, leased a couple of them. Didn't sell them, leased them.
Are they a good lease?
Well, I mean, it's $130,000 to $150,000 car, so I mean, I'm not sure what a good lease would be in that price range, but payments are just kind of guessing $2,500 to $3,000 a month.
Oh my God, yeah. But so when you do those Escalades, do you do 2-year leases or 3-year or what?
The couple I've done were both 2-year leases.
And you do them right through General Motors?
Yes.
Yeah.
EM Financial.
And what is the technology like?
I mean, I can't figure it all out. There's so much technology that, I mean, there's plenty of it. And also when we were doing the leases before, all those, tax incentives applied. So because of the price of the car, it didn't qualify for the federal tax incentive, but Colorado was like $10,300.
Gotcha. Okay, Dan, what is your deal, Dan? Okay, I'll take it real quick. Dan, hang on. I want your comment on electric vehicles coming right up.
KRFX HD2 Denver.
KHOW Denver. Denver's talk station. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. Now, impact traffic.
One incident through the downtown area, I-25 southbound at 20th Street. A right lane blocked due to an accident. All lanes are open, but folks moving cautiously around this one. Stop and go traffic back from 48th, seeing about a 5-minute delay there. Otherwise, pretty calm drive throughout the Denver Metro this afternoon. I-70 east and westbound flowing free from the foothills to DIA and back again. No complaints on I-225 through Aurora and the Tech Center. With traffic, I'm Mark Swan.
This report is sponsored by the Brooke and Jeffrey Second Date Podcast.
Your date laughed. The food was great, and then nothing. Ghosted. Vanished. Witness protection?
Oh,
perhaps?
maybe.
Yeah. We'll call them and get answers you may not want to hear.
Yeah, it's Brooke and Jeffrey's Second Date Update on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, you want to get a metal building, a steel building? I can think of only one place I'd go, right to the factory, a real factory, not the lies some of these salesmen tell you that they have a factory. They don't. But Great Western Buildings is a factory, 120,000 square feet in Grand Junction, Colorado, employing more than 100 Coloradans, and they are direct to all 50 states. And they are 100% American steel, guaranteed for life. If you want a shop, a garage, a riding arena, a airplane hangar, whatever it is, you can go to greatwesternbuildings.com. That's greatwesternbuildings.com.
And there's only 3 places you
Mark,
can
that's
go.
got to be so weird for Miles.
Cherry Creek. You know.
When he's walking through a store and
My girlfriend wanted to go out, and I said, I'm going to need you to
wonder what store it was.
He said a sports
You know,
store.
'cause
I'll
I
ask
can't,
him.
what they call long line it, in the middle of the day. It's too crowded.
Is today April Fool's Day?
What's that?
So I get a call from, I left 4 messages to this lady. So Kelly called me today and said, make sure you call. So I called her.
Yeah.
I don't do anything for me.
Oh, probably Dick's.
Blah, blah, blah.
Dick's
I wanna
Sporting
leave.
Goods.
Wait till he gets in touch with
He's
me.
at the mall.
So why did you call the show? I left 4 messages. You don't want to do anything.
Float into
And
that
then Callum
position.
calls up. You know, my car was in there. Someone-
I heard it. I heard that's too bad.
This
Well,
is
they say
November
the 2 best
1st. it
days
happened.
Yeah.
on a boat is the day you buy it and the day you sell it.
They called me 3 times.
Especially in
Every time
Colorado.
they say, well,
We
Let's
just we don't have
see.
a water. We just
No,
don't
even
have
if you
a
try to
water.
What are the YouTubies up to? What are they saying?
Everybody goes, yeah.
Jesus.
Boring. Boring. Boring.
That's what I used to call Chatfield. Good
afternoon. Come on.
Yeah.
Boats are all going around
Boring.
in a circle,
It was so funny.
I haven't even looked at
It was
YouTube
so
today.
funny.
I
There
didn't
was
think
a
Tom got it up.
Playboy
Yeah, it's been up
cigar
since for the
boat in
only the
chat.
first 15 minutes.
It's not what
Gets up
Stephanie
half the
said.
speed, Shut down because the lake is, just showing off. I'm thinking, wow.
What a waste of fuel.
Right.
See, I got spoiled. I grew up on Long Island in New York.
Oh, okay.
So a mile down the hill, you're in the saltwater.
Okay. Yeah. We don't have that.
Nope.
Norris, you know us here. Give us a call.
Did you do a lot of fishing?
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah. I love it. Because different things. I mean, we go clamming sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You get flounder over here. You get bluefish over here. Striped bass are running over that
And
way.
you just knew where to get whatever
You knew where the sandbars were. You knew where
Right.
the shallow water was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know anything about that.
And that's the first time I was out here was, God, it was a long time ago in the 70s. And I'm fishing over on Youngfield and like 44th and Youngfield. I got a couple ponds.
Right.
In fact, the RV.
Please, Juan, say something exciting.
Yeah. And the guy comes up, a nice guy, wildlife, you got a license on you. That's kind of weird. Sure. Hand him my driver's license. And he's staring at me and I'm like, I had no idea you needed a license to fish.
Oh, you don't need a license to fish out there?
Not when I was there back then. It may be different now, but no.
Oh, wow.
No, there was no license. No
Wow.
limits, no.
Really?
Just go fishing.
Yeah. Kind of like hunting in Texas, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
pretty much.
When it comes down to those.
And he was a nice guy. He thought I was being an idiot first, and then he realized I really didn't.
Right.
Luckily, I hadn't caught anything.
Okay.
I just got there, so that helped.
That definitely helps.
But I'm not going to eat bass anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't eat bass?
Nah.
Okay. Okay.
Not out of the pond. It tastes muddy.
I tried it. I got one, and it was pretty good. But what do I know? Colorado. There's nothing fresh out here.
No, we used to catch them there all the time, and then Ward Road Pond and so over on the other side of 70.
I-70 and what?
Ward Road.
Mark still looks fit and trim.
About 52nd or something.
North of 70, yeah.
Juan's staying on your good side. He doesn't want you to axe him.
Juan!
Mark with a C. He made that very clear. Good one, Juan. I love it.
Really? Yeah.
Because they worked on it. They sunk a bunch of Christmas trees and stuff,
for the
foundation for the little ones to get going. Yeah.
Right. Wow.
They had a bunch of beaver in there. I mean, all kinds of stuff in there years ago.
Okay.
Used to catch crappie in there.
See, that's what we try to. Bluegill and crappie is what our favorite now is. But that's all we can. But they're so small. That's the down.
Used to go out to John Martin Reservoir. It's out in eastern Colorado for crappie.
Oh, John Martin. I've heard of that, but I've never been there.
A couple hours. You got to watch out for snakes too. There's a crap load of them out there.
iHeart station.
Hi. What's going on in your life? Yeah, I really, if I wanted a big car, I would consider that Escalade. That is a nice car, an electric Escalade, big, giant car. And it's not going to be orphaned by General Motors. But it's too big. Dan's got a comment. Go ahead, Dan. What's your comment on EVs?
Hey, good afternoon, Tom. Hey, I was listening to your show about EV cars, and why, if the range is so short on them, I understand that they're not for driving from here to Chicago. You take it 8 days back and forth. Why don't they have a generating system on them?
You mean, well, that's kind of like...
It's called a hybrid.
Yeah, that's what a hybrid is, really.
But if you had a generator on just a strict EV car without a hybrid, without any internal combustion, I have no idea what I'm talking about. But
that's a hybrid.
That would come.
That's how you're describing literally a hybrid.
Well, but the hybrid requires fuel because you don't. The hybrid requires gasoline.
What kind of generator doesn't require fuel?
They generate when they step on the
That's what I'm
brakes.
getting at. He's talking about a generator without a hybrid, which is free energy, which doesn't exist. It's not like as you drive, you generate. You're always going to have degradation.
What you're talking about?
What's that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mark, here's what I'm talking about, okay? If he was talking about having an electric car that generates when it drives, people think if you put a generator on a moving wheel, you're going to generate what you're losing. You won't. There's always degradation. So if that's what you're talking about, Dan, it's impossible. You can't generate the same amount that you're using.
No, you can extend it. Let's say your car has a 300-mile range, okay?
Right.
And you put a generator on and you get an extra 20, 30 miles because you're just regaining some of the energy.
No, because if you put a generator on, you're going to degrade the 300-mile range. And so you're not going to make up for anything because that's the law of physics. You can't you don't get any free energy ever. You never get free energy.
No, I understand that.
From the sun and stuff like that. But I'm talking about when you have something who's turning and you put a generator on it, it takes away from what's turning. So anything that you generate doesn't feed back to what's turning. It's a wash.
Right.
So
there's no free energy.
One of the ways that Tesla, I believe, did it, or some people, I don't know if Tesla did it, but I remember hearing something about when you coast.
Right.
That way, that could be generative. If you
Hyundai use the brakes, Tommy. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah,
Hyundai
regenerative
use brakes to generate.
Okay.
Well, my car, if it's just going downhill, is generating power.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's all put back into the battery, and
I
that
don't think that's
doesn't
what the
take
caller-
away. What's
I think
that?
the caller's saying a generator like you'd buy at Home Depot.
Oh, no. I'm talking like a generator that's it has a wheel on it, like you're talking about earlier.
It's like a perpetual car that never needs charge.
Yeah, they all do. Every one of them does.
Let him finish. He's not yet once finished his point. Let him finish his point.
Thanks,
so
Tom.
Go ahead, Dan. What are you talking about?
So if you had a generating system, and it didn't have to be a big one, just imagine like a bicycle back in the 60s and 70s that you put the little wheel on your tire and generated and you had to wait. If they had a more elaborate system than that, it would generate some power back. And
No, it wouldn't.
Had your
No.
battery split.
They do that right now.
Hold on. If you split your battery into A and B, and ran A, and you're on the highway and you run it to whatever 20%, and you haven't used B, and you switch it to the B side of the battery and then generate the A.
Dan, you can't. That's called perpetual motion. It doesn't happen. What Mark is talking about is a hybrid.
I don't want to.
What's that?
Okay. I can't means I don't want to. There's got to be a way of doing that.
Well, don't you think forever they've been trying to do that? They've been trying to come up with systems that generate the power it's using, but it doesn't happen.
How about those balls that hit each other and continually go forever?
I don't know. I've never heard of those balls that work.
I'm just asking this.
Okay, Dan, I know what you're asking now. You're asking, even if you have A and B bank of batteries, listen carefully. Whatever you're draining off of A to power a generator is going to degrade A, so the extra power you put in B is not going to be a net positive. It's going to be a wash. It's the laws of physics. You cannot create free energy. What's that?
That's not what I'm talking. That's not what I'm talking about. If your battery is split A and B, and you use the A side of the battery to power the powertrain of your electric car, and when you got down to whatever percentage you're at, and you started to use the B on your A side battery that's been depowered, then your generator would power that back up while you're using the B side.
It wouldn't, though, because it would degrade the B, and then your A, whatever gain you got in the A is being degraded with B. You can't create free energy. What you're talking about is what mankind has been searching forever. It's called perpetual motion. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. I'm not gonna waste my time anymore. I mean, he's talking about, just put a generator on. He thinks because it's generating the side that's not being used, you're going to have a net positive. No, it will generate A, but it's taking away from B. So you're not getting a net positive. You're going to run out of energy eventually. That's the way it's going to work.
Yeah, but he's saying there's two different sides, an A and a B. Then if you actually added a C, it would work.
Yeah, okay, thanks, Mark. Jay, what's going on with you, Jay? Welcome to the show. What's happening?
Hey, Tom. A lot of cars do generate electricity, electric ones. What they do is because it takes energy to stop a car.
That's right. We talked about that already, Jay. But that's not creating new energy. That's taking the force that you already had, and as you're slowing down, it does create new energy because you're right. It takes energy to stop a car. So you take that energy and you put it into a battery.
I don't think he was talking about perpetual motion, though. I don't think that was his point.
Here's what he said. If you're using side A and B is generating it, he was attempting to talk about perpetual motion. And of course, Jay, I guess you think that's possible. There is no system on earth that will allow you to roll, and while you're rolling, using that rolling energy to generate more energy to roll. It will never happen. I don't have to argue with you. Just look up frickin' physics and you'll see you can't create new energy. You can't do it. It doesn't happen. Otherwise, we would never. We would have a generating plant generating electricity, and that electricity would run the generator. It doesn't happen. And in fact, I feel like we're wasting time even talking about it. And for Jay to suggest it's even possible surprises me, because you otherwise make intelligent comments. We have more coming right up. Jesus Christ. I mean, how fucking stupid can you be?
Now,
you can't generate electricity to generate electricity.
He doesn't realize when he uses the example of the bike, that the energy going into it is from your But you're
folks
providing
moving
the energy.
cautiously around this one,
But you're
stopping the
using
traffic
up
back
your
to 48
store of
about
energy.
That's right.
And just transferring it.
Energy gets transferred all over the place. It never gets created, ever.
Right.
From the foothills.
I mean, you take gasoline and create energy. But gasoline is being used. And the energy it creates, if you make it generate
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders. Nothing brings friends and family together on game day like delicious King's Hawaiian Sliders. Bring them to the big game table and be the real MVP. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your local store. Football and King's irresistible Hawaiian Sliders. There's nothing like it.
If you ever need a criminal defense attorney, call Joseph A. Lazara. He will talk to you free of charge up front. And then if you decide to hire him, it's a flat rate for the entire case. 303-429-6200, 429-6200, lazaralegal.com.
And if you
go ahead, Mark, tell me about D. Now we add battery bank D.
Hydro.
Mark wants to talk about those balls.
With the water.
Well, no, you need the Mr.
Seaside, it would be.
Sure.
We're getting out there now.
Yeah, and all the manufacturers haven't figured that out. Why, Jesus, why do we ever have energy again? We never have to burn gas again.
Hey, listen.
Or charge your battery.
I'm starting a poll to see if people agree that if you had an A and B side and added a C side generator side to charge B while it was charging A, and therefore like that it would work and it would be perpetual.
Yes, it would be. And we just invented perpetual motion on this show, thanks to Mark. So we are going to go down in history right now.
You are terrible, Mark.
It's sometimes a simple solution.
And it doesn't matter what the fuck my morons say on YouTube.
Do you hear
Tom, what you're not understanding is there's.
I mean, they don't make it so. Even if they want it to be,
to the guy.
Even,
it's not
even,
one system.
Even if
it's
they,
A and B.
Yeah, okay, fine.
But there's an A and a B.
And when B is empty, A charges B.
Yeah.
When B then empties, B charges A. It's
And then
easy.
that's right. So we never have to. We just get one battery in the beginning, and we never have to charge it again.
It doesn't work with one battery. You need two.
Well, we get two in the beginning, and we never have to charge again, ever.
No.
Ever.
No, I don't know why.
Tesla's
Why
doing
aren't
it
they
right
selling
now in
that
the new
car?
Roadster.
Why aren't they selling that car?
Because they know it's a conspiracy.
The oil companies are all pissed at them like they were the carburetor people. Jeez. Why do you think there's chemtrails, Tom? My God, man.
Chemtrails.
Yeah, if you look, everybody agrees on the poll that if you have A and B and you add a C,
absolutely,
it would be perpetual.
Absolutely.
Haha, Juan, where are Sheldon and Leonard and Howard when you need them?
Howard. You know what they're starting to use, though, is the Wi-Fi jammers more and more.
Yeah,
you know,
I know.
you can buy those anywhere now.
Sure,
They're
you
on
can.
Amazon. They're all over the place.
They're
Just
all
look
over
it
the
up.
place.
You can jam. I'm jamming Wi-Fi right now in this room.
It's a good way to get the kids to come to dinner.
Hey, Sue, did he take his medication? Did he take his medication this morning, or did he forget it?
Yeah, he had a double dose today. He's primed.
Hey, Dragon.
Yo.
Did you know, seriously, that the Monkees outsold the Beatles in 1969?
Did they?
Yes, they
That's
did.
Fascinating.
And the Rolling Stones.
An issue with a refrigerator on a 2019 Toyota. I think that was their mistake.
It does not
it's
say
a common problem. It
does it
does.
say that?
Yeah, it does.
Issue with
How possible is it to get a nuclear car developed?
There's probably one out there in Russia or somewhere. Vladimir's probably got one.
Ford Nucleon is a concept car. You believe 1957 Ford developed one?
That's
A nuclear?
crazy.
Really?
Nucleon is a Ford 1957 future nuclear powered car.
Okay, is there a perpetual motion machine? No. A true perpetual motion machine is impossible unless if you have an A and B side like the balls.
Knew it.
AI is the best, isn't it?
It's right there in black and white.
It's like, you know why you can never get something to absolute zero, Mark?
Why?
Well, because the way temperature works is you need something colder to get. In other words, if you have something at 80 degrees, you can get it down to 70 if you have something at 70 degrees. But you can't get to absolute zero because you need something less than
Pack
absolute
Show.
zero.
Tonight from 6 to 9 on
to
630
achieve absolute
KHAL.
zero.
Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Michelle, welcome to the show. What's going on with your refrigerator?
Okay, well, thank you for taking my call.
Yes,
I hope
Michelle.
you can hear me okay.
I can. Yes, what's happening?
Well, it's kind of a saga that began last September when I went to a local appliance store.
Yeah.
And by phone, I ordered a refrigerator. Well, the one I wanted was no longer in production. They were coming out with a new one.
What was the name of the store?
And Mountain High Appliance.
Okay, and what happened there? Did you end up buying one?
Well, yes, I did.
Okay.
And they were putting a new model in production because the other one had been discontinued. The salesperson was going to call me. I wanted to pay for it and order it. He said, no, we can't do that because we don't know the price. So he says, I'll get back to you once I know that they're in production and we know what they're going to charge. I waited. Finally, towards the end of October, I called to see what was going on.
All right, hold on. I don't want you to run out of time. I'm going to take you right after the break. Hang on.
Too many challenges for a nuclear car.
Mm-hmm.
Radiation.
Did she say Mountain High?
Yeah, I thought that had
That's a bomb.
Mountain High Appliance, right? Yeah, I know. And it was a refrigerator, right?
Louisville.
Batteries are a challenge to put out a fire. What if that was
Burn up a few extra cars while right around it.
Now I got to figure out how to get that perpetual motion into my helicopter. Let's see. I'll just put a generator on the jet engine that'll generate electricity, so when I run out of jet fuel, I'll have the battery.
He's getting it.
And then I'll put a C bank on there.
That's for backup. Or just buy the set of balls. You've never had those balls on your desk, one hits one and it shoots the other up?
I've not had them on my desk, but I've seen them before.
I've got some at
they're
home.
fine.
I started
I was going to say I like
11.
playing with those balls, but I won't.
And they still are going. I hit it first when I was 11, and they're still going, even through all those moves.
I told Miles we'll be right by Morgan's place at 4:30 if he wanted to stop in and meet our friends.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Dragon, why did they start this verification code on the texting app? They require it like every 5 seconds.
He's not there right now, Tommy.
Oh, okay.
He stepped out.
I'm going to finish that piece that I
Hey,
started.
Tom.
Somebody call me. Your mic's on.
Tom?
Yeah?
So Dragon stepped out, but I can tell you that it's for security reasons.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Pass. Always has an excuse how to get out of something. I am really surprised.
Oh. Miles says they'll stop in if their Nuggets game doesn't work out. Yeah, I asked Chris. I don't think Chris can get us Nuggets tickets. But I asked.
Why? For him?
Yeah, he said, hey, do you guys have a hookup for Nuggets tickets? I said, I can ask.
Who are they playing?
It's a good game tonight, the Clippers. But I showed him Game Time. I said, you can get some cheap tickets there the closer you wait.
Remember when you bought
STO
standing
or SRO.
only?
He didn't know that
They
meant standing room
drew a
only.
little box. And him and his friends had to stand in the box.
Are you kidding me?
I swear to God.
Girlfriend, like one of their first dates.
And it was his girlfriend's first date. He was taking her
The
to the
last
game.
one.
And they had to stand in a box. Like literally, they took
taped
tape,
it off.
taped it off.
Said,
You know when you come down, like you walk through the initial hallway and then the seats are right there.
Right, right.
So right there at the end where they usually check your tickets, there was a box. It was like 3 feet by 2 feet. And those were, they had to stand.
Are you joking right now?
I swear to God. I swear to God. SRO, standing room only.
God.
They said them right on the tickets, but no one knew what it meant.
You know who Miles is seeing with Morgan and her mom and boyfriend tomorrow night? A comedian? Putty. Patrick Warburton.
Where's he at?
I don't know where he's at, but he's in town tomorrow night.
Is that his real name, Putty?
Patrick Warburton. No, Putty from Seinfeld.
Yeah, I know. Where is he playing, though?
I don't know. Let me look.
Which one's Putty? Which character is that one?
Elaine's boyfriend.
Putty.
He's the one who also
He's at Landmark,
painted
Mark.
his face for the hockey game.
He's at the Landmark.
Is he?
Yeah, it's sold out tomorrow night.
Yeah, you can't even get
But you can. There's tickets available tonight. It's 9:15 though. I don't know. After my little night last night, ooh, I don't even know if I'll be awake at 8. That's too late. Too late for me. I fell asleep at Comedy Works one.
Oh, really?
Not that long
that's
ago.
Brutal.
I totally embarrassed my husband and daughter.
Oh, she was snoring.
I was in the front
We
row.
were very first row, too.
Oh, good.
Very first row.
Oh, wow.
This dude was the fattest guy I've ever seen that close to me. He was easily $5 and we were very first row, and he was sitting right there. And
Black guy?
Black dude.
Oh, what's his name?
He was funny as hell, but she was literally snoring. he looks over, and she's like,
I'm sure I had too much to drink that night too.
Addie and I were like, oh, Jesus. He's like, hey, can you wake her up?
Did you even hear that?
She's part of the show.
I was out.
She was out. She was part of the show. He made her kind of part of the show.
I bet.
Yeah, that's funny.
He was so big.
Oh, I guess I can't remember what his name is. I think I know who you're talking about.
Are you looking it up, Mark?
Yeah.
So funny. Wasn't he like a heavier black guy?
500 pounds.
He was huge. Heavier. He was huge. Here he is right here. Lavelle Crawford.
I don't know. Let me look at this guy. I don't know him.
He's right here. Let me pull up images.
Oh, no, I don't know him.
This guy right here. He's so big, dude.
I know him. What am I saying?
I've seen him in movies and shit. Mm-hmm. He's huge. Up front, he is huge.
It's amazing he can stand for that long. Did he have a chair?
Good point, actually. No, he sat down the whole time.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, he sat down the whole time. I don't see any tickets available today.
Tonight at 9:15 on Comedy Works website.
Oh.
We'll sink our teeth into that. And what is your favorite restaurant in Colorado? Join me at 4.
Ripped off, bad news. You need advice so you don't have to lose. We'll come running just as fast as we can. Troubleshooter's gonna help the common man.
This is the Troubleshooter Show. Now, Tom Martino.
Hey, I'm Tom Martino, and this is the Troubleshooter Show. We got at my studio here at home, I have Deputy Doc and Deputy D. Major Marc Mager is back at the main studio, and he's got a studio full, Mark, and it's car day. Talk about what we're going to talk about and with who.
Well, you name it, we will talk about it. We got a list of experts at referralist.com that can help you out with any problem you have. We love recouping money. But being car day today, we've got Rod Greer, JFR Cars, and along with Rod, his buddy, his partner in crime, Bob Perry, who's also our leasing expert. Kevin Calkin, Uncle Kevin, looking good. My beautiful wife, Suzanne, to the left. Dragon on the other side of the glass, causing mayhem. And then, of course, Kelly, who's not feeling good today.
Uh-oh. By the way, if you're looking for car insurance and you have some, you don't know if you have a good deal or bad deal, Compass Insurance Group does those free insurance checkups. Don't forget, they've saved people thousands of dollars a year. That's 303-996-9000 for a free insurance checkup. Okay, so Michelle started talking about a refrigerator. So, Michelle, you went to Mile High Appliance to buy a refrigerator. Continue your story, Michelle. What's going on?
Okay, so either way, I've ordered the refrigerator on October and paid for it on October 24th. And it took a while to get it in, and either way, it wasn't delivered until December 5th.
Okay.
When it arrived and they put it in, took out my old one, hauled it away, I paid for that. There was no deli meat tray, which it was advertised as having one. So they delivered it on a Friday afternoon. It was snowy. The two gentlemen who brought it in, obviously, it was the last delivery of the day. They wanted to get out of here.
Okay, so hold on a second, Michelle. You said, this is really important. You said that it was advertised as having a meat tray or a meat drawer?
Yes. You know, other than the vegetable crispers and stuff at the bottom.
Right.
It was supposed to have a sliding deli meat tray.
Okay.
And it didn't have one when they installed it. And so I said, this doesn't have the meat tray. And they said, well, that's, you know, we're just here to deliver. I said, I understand that, but I tried to get them on the phone, and these guys just wanted to get out of here. So I signed the delivery receipt, and I did put deli meat tray missing.
Wait, can I ask you something? Was there a place inside the refrigerator where it was missing, or wasn't even built with one?
I don't think it was built with one.
Okay.
Because I don't see any way the shelf that it's supposed to fit on, I don't know how it would attach, to be honest with you.
So basically, though, if you ordered it and it didn't come as advertised, they should just exchange it, right? Or refund it. What happened?
Well, I called up. I was given to a gentleman in customer service or in parts. He said he would contact Whirlpool and have one sent to me. I said, okay, fair enough. And when it arrived, they sent me a bin that fits into the door, like for milk or something.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even from that model. I called them back, said, this isn't right. Also on the top where they changed from the right hinge to the left, there's supposed to be 3 little buttons that go into the holes.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's a sharp edge. I don't know what they did with those.
Yeah, those are pretty easy to get. But the more important thing, I want to jump ahead. Did you ever get the sliding deli meat tray?
No.
And what did they do about it? I mean, have you been fighting this since then? I mean, is this the same issue right now? Yes. You're still waiting on that?
Yes. Yes.
Do they acknowledge, Michelle, important question. Do they acknowledge that it was advertised as having one, or do they say it was not advertised as having one? What do they say about that?
Yes. Well, since they've contacted Whirlpool, they've taken that part off the website, but I still have the original. And I downloaded the instructions, and I have a picture of the meat tray that's supposed to be in there. And even in the
what's the latest?
There's a deli meat tray.
What's the latest?
The latest is they've sent me like 4 or 5 or more orders. They're always sending me the wrong ones, different parts. And I even joked with this one lady. There is one person there at Mountain High that's taken this kind of under wing, and she keeps apologizing. I said, it's nobody's really fault other than the fact that Whirlpool keeps sending me the wrong parts. I don't think
I think
there
Whirlpool,
is
I think you got, I think if they advertised it as having a sliding deli meat tray, that's pretty important. And if it doesn't have one, they should just undo the deal. You should just get a refund and move on. I mean, if I don't even know what you're waiting for them to send. There's not even a place to put a deli meat tray. So what are they going to send you that would satisfy you?
I have no idea.
Then why didn't you just ask for a refund or an exchange for another refrigerator?
Well, I thought they were going to resolve the problem.
But you said yourself, there is no place to put a deli meat tray. You said that.
Well, I was thinking they would send me a whole new shelf with a meat tray.
Okay, got it. Okay.
I don't know exactly what, but either way, I finally ended up talking to this one lady's supervisor, and I said, I would be very happy if you guys would just give me my money back.
Of course.
Totally. And I would come in and purchase a different brand.
I agree. So what did they say to that?
They said, well, we're going to just wait and see what happens.
What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Wait to see what happens.
This was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I finally got another part in today. It's not the right part. It's a tray that works with something that has like a split.
Hey, Michelle,
level.
You've been more than patient. You need to get your money back or an exchange, and we can call and help you do that. That's what you need.
That's what I would like. I would like advice and the process to go through, and someone maybe to just mediate. At this point in time, I really don't know if I want to do business with them.
Well, they're a pretty good. I will tell you, they're a pretty good outfit. I mean, I'm sure that when they put, I'm sure they didn't do this on purpose to try to mislead you.
No. I don't think it's any one person's fault.
Yeah.
But I think it's just the series that it's gone through that has just made it totally
But
frustrating.
I'm really happy that you downloaded the original ad that said it had a deli meat tray. I'm really happy about that.
I sent them pictures of it.
Michelle?
I sent them a picture of the tray that is in there.
Okay, Michelle, hold on. Deputy Doc, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Would you be satisfied if they gave you some money and kept the refrigerator that you have now?
No. At this point in time, I'm tired of dealing with it.
No. But what we meant was,
let's say, what if they said, look, we'll give you $200, keep the refrigerator without the deli tray.
No.
How important is the deli tray?
Yeah, how important is the deli tray to you?
It's important. I mean, I can go to, one of the reasons I deal with them, they have a good reputation. They're a local appliance store. I'm not opposed to the big box stores, but I think I would have ordered one and had it in within a week. And since it's gone this long, I'm not going to back down on anything. I would just like my money back, go order a refrigerator from somewhere else, have it within about a week. They can come and take this one away, give me my money, and just be done with it.
Hey, why did the salami apply for a job?
Why?
It needed the bread.
Oh, Mark. That's horrible.
Mark's in rare form today.
Okay, listen. I think we should have somebody call there, and we're going to just say they should. If you have an ad that says that you get a deli meat tray and you don't get one, they should give you a new refrigerator. Not give you, exchange it for another one if you want, or you should be able to just get a refund and move on. How much was that refrigerator, out of curiosity?
Let me bring up the, it's like, hang on one second.
She's on a roll.
Okay, the refrigerator was $839. I paid $25 to have them haul away the old one, and $175.
Should have gone with the relish tray.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, well, here's what we're going to do.
How long have you had the refrigerator, Michelle?
She said since December.
Okay, that's only 3 months.
Yeah, so let's hold on. I want to give it Deputy D. You want to give him a call up there and see what you can.
No.
Yeah, he'll make a call right now. Hold on. Get her information, will you? Okay, hold on. We're going to call for you. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. DenverRegen.com, stem cell therapy for painful joints and tendons. And I'm going to tell you something. We talk a lot about Denver Regen doing testosterone replacement, hair refurbishment, or hair enhancement. And they also they do weight loss drugs or supplements on a very low price. They can also do stem cell therapy. That's their hallmark. Stem cell therapy, DenverRegen.com.
Oh, hello. It's me, the calculator that lives inside of TaxSlayer. And let me tell you,
Yeah, see, I don't know, man. That
numbers.
is like
1040s,
a very simple problem. It wasn't as advertised,
Anyone can
period.
file a federal return for just $22.99. You'll get 100% accuracy and your biggest possible refund guaranteed. Now those are great numbers. Need help along the way? We've got US-based real human support. File by February 8th for just $22.99 and get the refund you deserve. TaxSlayer. File fearlessly.
Okay, and I love Discount Bath and the way they do business because they have the guaranteed lowest prices when it comes to your bathroom. And what they want you to do is put them to the test. They'll give you a price without coming to your house. Get a smartphone, and of course, you're with your smartphone. Go into the bathroom and narrate what you want done with a video. Say, hey, I want to move this toilet, or I want to make this a walk-in shower. I want to do a double vanity. I want to make this a tile floor, or whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, then upload it to their website, discountbath.com. When you go to discountbath.com, you just answer a few questions and you'll get this private uplink where you can send your video. Then they send you a price for your bathroom. You'll love the prices. You'll love the quality. All levels of finish and trim, whether it's your rental, your fix and flip, or your dream home. Discountbath.com will meet your budget. 720-979-2322. Right now, I urge you to get a furnace refurbishment for just $39. I really mean that. It is a refurbishment. It will add efficiency and life to your furnace. You will not believe the level of work they do in a couple of hours on your furnace for just $39 if you've never had it done. They want to show you how great their company is. That's why they offer this furnace refurbishment, the deep clean, tune, and check for just $39. FixMyHome.com. Book now to get this with a no breakdown guarantee after they're done. FixMyHome.com. Book now.
Out like
Oh,
that.
do I have one in here? Oh, well, this one's mostly melted. That's
Oh wow, okay.
that's 6 hours old.
Well, what do they sound like when they hit the tray? That's got to be like a little.
They don't.
You don't hear it because
Oh,
it's
really?
in the freezer drawer.
Okay.
So you don't.
Well, you know, like other ice makers when the ice kind of
Yeah.
falls into
Yeah.
the bin.
Yeah.
That's one of those things like little
No, those,
cannonballs.
and I think those only come out a couple at a time.
Yeah.
We have one of those countertop sonic ice makers, you know, the nugget ice.
Yep.
It's loud, but I love that ice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, goodness.
What do you think? Dude, where should I leave this bad boy?
Your old wallet?
Yeah, with some. Wait, is there anything else in it?
Yeah, fake hundreds.
Jesus.
Just leave it on the windowsill.
It's not even April yet.
Men's room.
What's that?
We need
It's
a
not
little
even
camera
April
on
yet,
it.
man. For April Fools.
We kept one of those bills on our front counter.
Uh-huh.
You know, we had the monitors up there, and he tucked it in so you could just see part of it.
Okay.
We had 2 or 3
Oh, wow.
individuals. Like, I'm like, you know.
I've seen the ones where they put the money on in front of their cart.
Gotta be very,
and people
very
try to put their foot down on it and slide it out away from the cart. And then they snatch it from them.
Yep.
You can trust.
Underground bunker with 10,000 rounds of ammo allegedly discovered in Cali.
Okay. I get you.
You can have ammo, though. I don't think there's anything illegal about having ammo.
Okay.
10,000 is a little excessive, but
I don't think
Says
that's illegal, though, is it?
I don't
looks like it was for
think in
is
the
it for
last
marijuana? It was an illegal marijuana operation.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, that was the armory.
Well, good news is that. Oh yeah, I know.
Plum
Well, the good news
line,
is we're definitely going
Navy
to take care of you, and so I just sent all of your information to
California
Dimitri,
keeps on giving.
and he's going to be calling you
Taken.
soon.
I wonder if
Taken.
those people will ever get to rebuild their homes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It's almost like they don't want them to.
Where is
I don't
that?
think they do.
What home,
California.
Mark?
No problem. Thank
California.
You. Take
Oh.
care. Okay. Bye. Good afternoon, Tom Martino.
Plum
Hi, how are you?
line, the people you trust.
Kelly is the only person I know that wears contacts and glasses at the same time.
Well,
That's crazy.
And the only person I
What?
know that's got to get knocked
Yeah,
out to
her
go to the
vision is
dentist.
that bad. Yeah,
Give
she
me
has to be like
a little bit more than just a question.
Comatose.
sedated for a teeth cleaning.
The only woman I know, the only person I know who got banned from a flight
Yeah.
on a watch
What do you
list.
say?
The only person I know that got banned from a flight. Remember that? That phone call was fun. It was a Friday afternoon. It was a couple March Madnesses ago.
True story. She calls me at home.
No, we were sitting at the Parker Pint poorhouse.
Were we?
Yes, when she called.
The poorhouse. I like that. The poorhouse.
Denver's talk station. Online at khout.com.
Hi, Tom Martino here. What's on your mind today? Let's talk and see what we can do to solve your problems, answer your questions, and take your complaints. Listen, when something is advertised, it is very, very important to do what our caller did, Michelle did, and that's keep the advertisement, because those advertisements can change overnight. And if you have one that says, you know, you get this, and you ordered it based on that feature, you have every right to demand that feature. It doesn't matter how important it is or not. I mean, if they advertise it with a deli tray or deli, whatever it is, drawer, and it doesn't have one, well, then it's, you know, you ordered based on that. You wanted that, and it doesn't have it, then they should take it back for another one. There's no doubt in my mind.
Tom, there was just a recent court decision that said that an advertisement is not a specific offer, because somebody complained that, you know, when you see a picture of, let's say, a quarter pounder from McDonald's on the screen, and then you get it, it's squashed down.
No, I'm here. It's not a specific offer,
Right.
but it is. Hold on now. If they advertise a specific feature, they said sliding deli tray, and it doesn't have.
Did they say it or just have a picture of it?
Well, she claims it said sliding deli tray. And if you order it because you want a sliding deli tray and it doesn't have one, I sure as hell say it was an offer. It was acceptance. She did pay for it, and they breached it.
Okay.
I mean, it had every element of a contract. There was an offer, there was an acceptance, there was a delivery, and then a breach. Because if the ad truly said that, now she's claiming it was advertised specifically with that tray. And if that's the case, I'm with her. Now, you're right.
Was it a picture or was it an ad?
Okay. I don't know. She indicated it was an advertisement, and I don't know. I didn't ask her specifically, was it a picture? Because if it was a picture, I agree with you. You know, you can't hold people to a specific picture, but if it said sliding deli tray, just like what if it said an ice maker and it did not have an ice maker, then I'd be damn upset if I bought one if it said ice maker and didn't have an ice maker. Yeah. Right? Okay. So and I agree on the burgers and the food. It's called food modeling. Food modeling is really, really deceptive. Do you know in some of those cases when they do that photography, it's not even the food they say?
Right. Yeah, they have all sorts of substitutes.
Yeah, like ice cream. They don't even use real ice cream. They use they can use stuff that's not even.
I know they use motor oil for maple syrup.
That's right. Yeah, they whatever photographs better they use. Anyway, let's talk to Deputy Bo, who has a question on selling a car. Bo, is this for you or someone who called us?
No, it's for my sister, and the question is for Rod Greer at JFR Cars and Kevin Calkin at Sheridan Auto Tech.
Yeah.
So I talked to Rod. I'm going to have him sell my sister's car. We talked about it. It's a good car. It has less than 25,000 miles.
What is it, and how much do you want for it?
It's a Chevy Corvette.
Chevy Corvette's anniversary division. I'd like to get 25 grand for it.
Yeah, if the market bears that, there's no reason why you shouldn't, because it is a kind of a unique car.
Is it a convertible?
It is a convertible.
Yeah.
How many miles on it, Bo?
20.
What's that?
That's it.
About 20, 25, something like
wow.
that. Yeah.
She hasn't driven it in the last 5 years.
Why did she buy it? Did she used to drive it? I mean, 20,000 miles.
When we had our business, she used to drive it back and forth to work.
Okay.
So the question is, should I take Kevin? Should I take it and get the car checked out, even though it's in good shape?
Of course.
Would that help the sale?
Well,
that would definitely give the buyer a little bit more peace when they purchase it. And the last time I talked to your sister, she was going to talk to you, and they were going to send it over to you, Kip.
Yeah. Talking about it, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the last time I talked to her. And then
okay, so I just want that's something that we should do. Would that get a detailed report from you, Kevin?
Oh, of course. Yeah, that would certainly help.
Okay.
Yep.
You
It's
know,
in good shape.
if it has less than 25,000 miles on it,
They're
that's
all over the board, though. I mean, I'm looking here. I mean, like 17,000, 23,000,
right. Look at the mileage, though, Mark.
25,000.
Look at the mileage.
That's what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
they're all like 50,000 plus. Hers is half that.
Right.
Is it a completely clean Carfax?
Yes.
It is.
We never pulled a Carfax. She's a second owner. She's got all the dealer paperwork, but it's never been in any type of accident.
It's a clean car. I checked the Carfax on it, and it's super clean. All the few maintenance.
Okay.
You don't have very many maintenance records because you don't have the miles to do maintenance. But the tires are probably old. Kevin, on that one?
Most likely, depending on how it was stored.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sure.
Yep.
It's been garage and has the original it's called run flat tires.
Yeah, I hate those tires.
Too old, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
those
Kevin,
tires.
I'm going to call you next week.
Yeah, just let me know.
All right, thanks, Bo. So anyway, when it comes to selling a car, it's not a bad idea to have it checked out, just so you know what they're going to find when they have it checked out, and then you can stave off any major problems. Because when people do a pre-buy inspection on a car, and by the way, even though you had it checked out, the last thing you should do is say, by the way, I had it checked out, and here's or here's what we found, or here's what we didn't find. It's in great shape. Don't do that. Do not take that responsibility. And I think Kevin will agree. Even if Kevin checks it out, he should never, Bo or his sister should never discourage anyone from getting a car checked, because then they can't say you hid anything, or they can't say that you're not telling the truth, or that you misled them. What if Kevin made a mistake in the checkout and it said something was good and it wasn't? Everyone makes mistakes. What the last thing you want to do is be accused.
Why you sell it as is and have them sign an as is.
Right.
You know?
But that's right. You can sell it as is. Exactly. If you sell it based on the fact that you had it checked out, that's foolhardy. And I would never do it. That's akin to a dealer who does these certified used cars. That's different. On a certified used car from a dealer, they tell you what they certified. But if you're doing a private sale, you always do it as is, even if you had it checked out. And by the way, when you had it checked out, you shouldn't share that with the buyer either. You can say, I had it checked out, but I want you to get it checked out. I would not even give them my checkout that I paid for. And I'll tell you why. Because they can use that and say, by the way, you said you had it checked, and on here it said there's nothing wrong, and there was something wrong. Even if you sell something as is, you can be hit with a specific claim if you gave them the checkout sheet or something like that. They can insinuate, or they can say you insinuated that these items were good. And so you just keep it to yourself, Bo. If you do get it checked out, keep it to yourself.
So why bother getting it? Why bother getting it checked out?
Because they want to fix anything if there's anything wrong. So when the buyer checks it out, they won't find anything wrong. That's why you get it checked out. Personally, if I was selling a car, I wouldn't get it checked out.
Yeah,
if I was selling a car, I would sell it as is. And if they come up with something and it becomes a negotiating point, fine. But I would not get it checked out. Again, you're right, Doc. Why bother getting it checked out if you're not going to use it? Right. And you're not going to use it because I'm telling you, it would be the foolish thing to do is to give someone a diagnostic sheet or whatever you call it, a checklist or whatever, and say, here, I had this checked out and here's what they found. I would never do it because then you're hanging yourself if any one of those items are inaccurate. You're just kind of hanging yourself because remember, as is means as represented. So
you're talking from a private owner,
exactly.
Private
That's
seller.
right. Yeah.
A dealer, we got to inspect every vehicle
Absolutely.
so we can bring a little confidence into the sale.
Absolutely. We're talking about private sales. So so as is means as represented. So if you do not represent something as having anything, then it's as is, period, and you can't be held to anything. So if you sell something as is, but you tell them you just had the brakes done, then it's not as is. It's as is with new brakes. So really you kind of defeat the purpose of as is when you make any representations. They're called points of sale. And it's the worst thing people can do. Don't even say things like it runs great. Don't even say that. Don't say anything like that. You can say, I've never had a problem with it, or you can say, whatever, but don't ever say it runs great. Don't say it's in perfect condition, like new, none of those expressions if you're going to do something as is. All right. We have a lot more to talk about on the Troubleshooter Show, 303-713-8255.
That was my point.
Yeah. There's no reason to have it done. It's useless.
KRFX HD2 Denver.
KHOW Denver, an iHeart radio station. Ryan Schuling, Tom Martino, Michael Brown Reloaded, and Dan Kaplis. This is Denver's talk station, 630 KHOW. Now, impact traffic.
Through Commerce City, I-270 eastbound. A crash in the left lane at York has stop and go all the way back from I-25. This was a left shoulder block. Looks like crews are now blocking the left lane with folks moving carefully around. I-25 northbound through the downtown area. Some normal stop and go between Alameda and Colfax. 6th Avenue eastbound. Heavy congestion on the off-ramp to I-25 southbound with slow traffic starting at Federal. With traffic, I'm Mark Swan.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Why is gold and silver skyrocketing? This week on Red Pilled America, we tell the story of the rise and fall of the diamond industry and why gold and silver has continued to shine for thousands of years. Listen to Red Pilled America on the iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
If you're looking for windows, siding, and doors, don't go to a company that doesn't have selection. Gravina's has amazing selection. They have 50 lines of windows, and they have the new vacuum-packed double-pane glass that gives you like an R11 rating. It's unbelievable. Not only do they have 50 lines of windows, they have several lines of siding and, of course, doors. 303 Gravina. 303 Gravina. They've been in business more than 60 years, started by the grandfather, or Larry's father, who took over for his dad, and then Nick took over for Larry. 950 West Evans, 303 Gravina, or gravinas.com.
Something pretty serious, yeah.
His sister died or something, and Dragon was playing this elephant in the background.
Tom's like, are you on a safari?
Tommy's like, where the hell does this
go? You at a zoo?
He's like, what kind of farm do you live on? Was that an elephant?
Yeah, Dad wasn't happy with us that day. We got lectured.
You guys go at it, though. That's funny. It's watch you guys go.
Kelly.
What?
She said she had her kid's graduation this May, but the dates hadn't been posted. Well, I looked. They posted the dates for the grad. So I said to Kelly, just let me know what dates you need out in May.
Yeah, I
She says, apparently I'm an idiot. She graduates next year, so all good for May.
I screwed that up. You know, what can you do?
That's hilarious. Oh, you're funny. Because I was like, wow, she's graduating?
Next year she will.
Hilarious.
Yeah, well, you know, I have my moments.
So we all do.
Of clarity.
Stop it. I'm totally fine, and I feel fine. Except my eyes suck. That's the only thing. Good job on the pizza, guys. You guys cleared it out.
It's that hamburger pizza.
I'm telling you, Rod.
I'm telling you what.
We had great pizza, great pizza, great
They
pizza.
like the bacon.
And we're having pizza for dinner.
And
Who was the comedian that used to say hamburger?
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Hamburger. You have to ask your grok or whoever you talk to.
So I think the funniest text I have from Shannon, because he has our cars with Kevin, and so I texted Shannon the address of where Adam is, and he goes, "So can I just take him home and leave you here?" I don't think Dragon would like that. But you'd still take that.
What? Why? No, never.
Come on. You have the Broncos thing on the back window.
Light rail right there. Lord Emperor Polis wants you to use the trains.
What is the connection with New Orleans that you guys like so much?
I don't know, nothing in particular.
I mean,
water for sure.
Okay.
So the water, the food.
Okay.
Convenient airport.
The nightlife?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, music. The food. Cheap.
Yeah, the land.
Cheap place to live and retire.
Yeah.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
Hi, Tom Martino here, 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. So I mentioned that I bought a car one time, put $60,000 in cash, and it was a true story. I remember how I got the cash, and it was weird because they did want to know where it came from. And I had been renting a house to a guy that had a string of marijuana dispensaries. And he insisted, it was a big house, and he insisted on paying cash for rent. So he would give me $6,000 in an envelope every month. And I kept it. And eventually I had a lot of money. So it was cash, and it was totally legal. He had a legal, dispensary. But the reason they did cash, and I don't know if it's changed any, because I know laws have relaxed a lot more than even then, but the banks would not let dispensaries have bank accounts.
It's still not.
What they still can't be.
Any federal bank will not accept marijuana money. Now, I'm not sure about
state-chartered bank can.
State-chartered banks can, as far as I know.
Okay.
Whether they do or not is different, but I think legally they can.
But this guy had some dispensaries and therefore took cash and did cash and didn't have a bank, didn't have a checking account, and just gave me cash. And then I used the cash. And when I used it to buy a car, I had to tell them, I had to give them all my information. They also did a credit check, as Mark mentioned. They did a credit check, even if you're paying cash. And they also made me talk about where the money came from. And I said, from renting a house. That's it. I rented a house for cash, and it went through. But it was a form that they had to fill out. And I was really pissed about it because, you know, when you don't know about it, you're wondering, why do you need a credit check? For God's sakes, why do you need a credit check? I'm paying cash. But it's for verification of identity. That's why they do that. 303-713-TALK, 713-8255. Okay. So I knew I was going to get a text. Tom, I disagree with you about not being able to create energy. Okay. All right. Sure. So I guess I'm wrong that whatever I talk about, I don't care what I say, somebody's going to come up and say it's possible. So
well, I think
here's what I'm going to tell you. How about $1 million to anyone who comes up with a perpetual motion machine?
Well, can I just say something?
A true perpetual. Yeah. Yes, go ahead.
The way you can create energy by changing mass into energy.
Right, or energy into mass.
Right. I think that's what he's saying. It's a technicality.
But mass into energy is not creating energy.
No,
it's converting.
That's what he's
You convert gasoline into energy.
Exactly.
You convert flame. You convert sunlight. You convert the movement of the ocean. You convert energy for energy. But then you can't take that energy and recreate it.
No, there's always a loss.
There's always a loss.
And in these,
except for when Mark does a survey and they say, no, it's not.
Well, on these perpetual motion machines, it's either heat or friction that eventually uses up the energy.
Okay. And then I had a question on Wi-Fi blockers. Did I ever have the guy come to my house? No, because I decided I didn't want them coming to my house. But I still have a challenge, and I will. If they allow me to do a background check, I've changed my mind. I will allow them to come to the house. So if you claim to have a Wi-Fi blocker that, remember now, here's where the terms. This woman said you just have to turn it on outside the house. And so did this one nut who called me, said he just turns it on outside of my house and it will block all of my Wi-Fi and all of my broadband. So if you want to come to my house, as long as you let us do a background check on you, I just want to make sure you're not an axe murderer or something. You can come to my house and do it. Okay. I don't think there is any commercially available Wi-Fi blocker, especially on Amazon. And I am telling you, I had about three people text me insisting that they had Wi-Fi blockers that could block out an entire house from the outside. So guys, what do you think about the chances of somebody being able to do that? Standing, Mark, think of somebody outside on your driveway who could block all of your broadband with a Wi-Fi blocker. Do you think it's possible? First of all,
no.
Yeah, and this woman insisted, of course, she was a nut, that they were available. Go ahead.
I do disagree on the perpetual motion.
Of course you do. Of course you do. And if it has A, B, and C bank, I know, I heard you. By the way, the world's worst, I got to say this, I've been meaning to do this. The world's worst passwords were no, actually, they're not the worst. They're the top 10 passwords. I refuse to believe it. But this is a survey done by Newsweek. And they have the America's most common passwords. Now, how do they even tell? Did a survey and ask for your password? Who would do that? Anyway, in June, an estimated 16 billion, this is June of last year, 16 billion passwords and logins for social media accounts and VPNs and users for companies like Apple, Google, were leaked online. I'm sorry. 16 billion passwords were leaked. It was one of the largest data breaches in history. So Cyber News took the leak and went through and made a list of the most common passwords. So this was a data breach, and then Cyber News took the breach, the information, and came up with the top 10 used passwords. What do you think the number one most common password is?
Password.
What do you think it is? Nope, not. Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nope, it's admin.
Admin, yeah.
That's because it's a default sometimes. Admin, when you get something like a router or something. So admin. Number 2 was password, all small. Can you imagine anyone doing that? Now, I at least know enough to do password, but instead of doing the 0, I do a 0. So mine is password with a 0 instead of an O. So that one is acceptable. Admin, password. Number 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right.
And then another one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got to really be lazy. And the number 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then number 7 is password with a capital P. Again, no one who took that password and made it really secret with the 0 instead of the O. Then we have one that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then how about this one? Gmail.12345. And then the other one, number 10 password, most common password, is the word password with a capital P and a number 1 at the end of it. Password 1. Can you believe there are people that do that?
Obviously.
No, seriously. So they say that globally, password quality was found to be abysmal, and the number was used the most. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The number sequence was used the most. By the way, other than these top 10, another popular thing was the birthday of their kids. That's another one that hackers get, or the name of their dog, or their own birthday.
Well, I can understand you can probably find the kid's birthday somewhere, but how would, if I had a dog and I gave you the name of how would you connect that dog's name to me? You'd have to know that was my dog's name.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it, but that's what they said.
Social media, yeah.
It was one of the breaches. Anyway, we have more coming up. I'm Tom Martino.
Now,
that's
impact
crazy.
traffic.
Some of those passwords are
Through
crazy.
Commerce City, I-270 eastbound. A crash in the left lane at York has stop and go all the way back from I-25.
So I want to give a shout out. You know, you always say be careful about next door and those. So I want to get the inside of my car detailed.
I-25 northbound through the downtown.
So when I'm next door, there was a guy that was doing it
Colfax,
for
6th Avenue eastbound.
$99.
Heavy congestion on the off-ramp side 25 southbound with slow traffic starting at Federal. With traffic, I'm Mark Swan.
This report is sponsored by the Brooke and Jeffrey Second Date Podcast.
Your date lapsed. The food was great, and then nothing. Ghosted. Vanished. Witness protection?
Oh,
perhaps?
maybe.
Yeah. We'll call them and get answers you may not want to hear.
Yeah, it's Brooke and Jeffrey's Second Date Update on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
But for $99, I took a chance.
I gotta do this spot. So let me do it about Vestera because I want to tell you about the seminar we're having coming up February 21st. Sorry, February 21st. It's a Saturday. So go to this website to find out more about becoming a landlord and having Vestera help you. First, they research the market to make sure there's upside potential for equity, strong rents, and a strong economy, and a bunch of other things in a matrix. When they're convinced it's a great market, they then find a great property at a great price and help you buy it. They're buyer brokers. Then they have management companies to manage it while you rent it out. And they even take your phone calls if you ever get any. So you're a landlord without the conventional risks and hassles. To find out more, go to this website and sign up for the 21st of February, a seminar. I'll be there with Barry to explain the program. MyBiggestReturn.com. MyBiggestReturn.com.
What if one? I don't think New England's got the offense to hang on. Because Denver shut him out. You know, had it not been for Dopey's fumble, they wouldn't even score a touchdown.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Poor calling. Coach. Poor calling with the coach. Yeah, just that was.
Well, you don't put the ball in your backup quarterback's hands 4th and 1 anyway. And you don't go for it, but you sure don't put the ball in his hands.
Well, and then when we know that our offense is, nobody's really confident in our offense. We're confident in our
We
defense.
didn't have any.
Take the point.
Right. Take the point.
Right, and be 2 scores up with some momentum.
Right. And then add to not being confident with the offense. You have a second-string quarterback in there.
And you know weather's coming in the second half. I guarantee you they knew the weather was coming.
Yeah.
They have that all,
Yeah, that threw me off a little bit.
But he's been that way all year.
Okay. What's your first
I
name,
think he
sir?
needs a game manager. Peyton.
I don't think he'll ever give it up, though.
No, he
you know.
won't, but he needs a game manager.
Yeah.
He does.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, our quarterback's coach would be the guy.
Well, they got coaches, though, quarterbacks, coaches, and everything else, but he's calling the plays. They got to get him to where he'll listen.
Right. He just fired his offensive coordinator, so he's been looking for years.
Well, they need to do something.
You know, here's what I don't understand. Why did they have an offensive coordinator if Sean Payton calls all the plays?
That's my point. It's just
Because the offensive coordinator probably suggests the plays, gives him a list of plays, and then Sean McDermott decides when to use them.
New England's been
Well,
New England's been luckier. You know, they get the
All,
Broncos.
all
and
teams have OC and
They
DCs.
get a snowstorm that stymies the whole game, basically.
God, that was crazy. When they said it was going to hit on halftime, holy shit.
They weren't wrong.
But they had the easiest schedule in the NFL this year.
3rd easiest all time is
New England.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they were so bad the year before.
They get Houston without their number 1 wide receiver on an offense that needs their number 1 wide receiver.
How about Belichick not getting in?
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Yeah, that's weird. They're just jealous because he has a young girlfriend.
You guys?
Don't you think?
What? Jealous because of his young girlfriend?
Yeah, so they wouldn't let him in the Hall of Fame.
Belichick.
Oh, I'm sure that had something to do with it. He's kind of freaky that way.
50 years older.
Yeah.
Yeah. 50 years older.
God, I can't believe that. God almighty.
That's like me dating a 3-year-old. That's crazy.
Me and my wife joke around. So I was a UPS driver when I was 21. And that's how I learned about the Tom Martino show, because I would always have the radio on while I'm on the UPS truck. Well, my wife now, I was delivering to her house.
Oh,
And
what a
she was-
cute story.
She was 12 years old.
Oh.
And everybody says, were you interested? No, I wasn't interested in it.
Did you just meet her by chance when she was older, or you just always delivered to her house until she got older?
Her dad
What's going on? You got
owned-
anything new?
Yeah, her dad owned a clothing store. So I always delivered there. And
I thought I was
going
going to be able to leave. I got to do a commercial after the show. Damn it.
I mean, I didn't use the right word, but I
Huh?
was hanging out.
Hey,
I
can
was
somebody take those
making
leftover
jokes with the
pieces
little
of
12
pizza?
years old.
Yeah.
And when she got older.
You guys
Thank
started dating. Wow, that's funny. What?
Smart. Wait,
Only marriage?
wait till she got legal.
What's that?
Only marriage?
Only marriage.
Yeah, is it your only marriage?
Yeah.
I was super young when I met Mark. Not 12.
Super young. So.
But I was too. I mean,
Yeah.
we were young.
He
How long
wasn't,
have you guys
he
been
wasn't
married?
robbing the cradle like Rob.
We've been together. We've been living
he's
together
dated a
35.
12-year-old.
We'll be married 33 years this year.
I've been
33
married.
years.
I've been married for
33
49
This year.
years.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
What's that, Tommy?
I've been married for 49 years.
Oh, well, all accumulative, yes.
Show tonight from 6 to 9 on 630 KHOW.
Hi, Tom Martino here. Ben has a question for Rod and the gang at JFR Cars. Go ahead, Ben. Ben? Are you there, Ben?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Ben?
Get a new screener. Is she on drugs?
Oh, yeah, she is. Go ahead, Ben. Did Ben just... What the hell just... So Ben wanted to know if our screener was on drugs. How did he guess? In any case, What did Ben want to talk about? Do you know, Kachina? Did he give us a hint? Anyway, I do have a question for Bob.
Go
ahead.
Ben wanted to talk about the commissions off of using JFR cars. So I don't know why he equated that with me being on drugs.
I have no idea, Kelly. Honest to God. Anyway, I do have a question for Bob at JFR Cars. Somebody wants to know, is there an all-around car? He's looking for the best payment and best terms possible. He doesn't care about the product as much as he does the price and the terms for leasing a car. Is there a car that's just, over your years, you've seen, Bob, that are just great lease vehicles? They hold their value. They have a good residual, low payments compared to the market. Are there any particular cars that come to mind?
Well, I mean, it's constantly changing. Toyota product has the best residual value, but they don't generally have incentives. There's cars out there that'll come out with big incentives to be competitive. They could have a lower payment,
right.
So it could be a Hyundai, Kia, some of an off-brand.
All right, so JFRcars.com or SheridanAutotech.com. We're out of time. Remember, 303 Martino for help. Thank you, guys.